Item number?
13 of today.
Yes.
Okay, my lord, I'm waiting for some instruction from the management, my lord, and I have already taken the consent from the petitioner. I'm for respondent number 2, your lordship. My humble prayer, my lord, this may be kindly listed any date after Bihu holiday, your lord.
Anything survives?
That is for that only I have given the letter, your lordship. For
I do not think in the interim order, almost everything is
Yes,
decided.
yes,
Only we'll
that-
have to
that
keep
is-
copy and
I have
paste.
not got any response from that. I'll pursue again.
Not beyond puja. We'll give you last
Okay,
part Bihu, last part of this month.
Yes, no.
Okay. On the prayer of Mr. Nick Singh, Learned Counsel for the respondent number 2. Matter stands adjourned and be listed on given date 28.
Please.
Yes.
I beg to mention item number
53 for the petitioner?
Yes.
53, influx was closed.
supplement.
Supplementary 53. Yes.
Item number 40.
Item number
40.
40. Okay. You are for the petitioner. AB. Your name? ABT Hawk.
May I please, your lord?
Yes.
Back to mention item number 26 and 27. Steady listed. Kindly pass over the matter for them. The big.
Cancellation of fair price
Yes,
license.
yes,
Learned counsel for the petitioner. Press 26 press for an 6 for an adjournment. Prayer is allowed. List after 3 weeks.
Can it be on 27?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
What I mention item number 40. What can it be taken at 2, your lord? Why have to leave the station? Item number 40. If it can be taken at 2, your lord, why have to leave the station?
What is that 48?
Your lordship, it's related to Parkhat, your lord, settlement of Parkhat.
No affidavit has been filed.
So they have not filed any.
So what kind of orders are you expecting today? You are for the?
I'm for the pet. I'm for the pet. Already 6-7 months have passed by. It's a market for 1 year. It's a Parkhat for 1 year.
Wait for some time. We'll otherwise call the orders immediately after the mention. Yes.
Please, your lordship. I beg to mention item number 14.
Item number
14.
14.
I think it out of this. For the day.
Wait for it.
Where please, your lordship. I beg to mention item number 46. My lord, in this case, my lord, due to some inadvertent mistake, my lord, I have not taken the step, my lord, on the full respondent, my lord. Maybe taken, maybe.
Wait for your turn. Yes.
I beg to mention item 18, my lord, on behalf of state, AP Chaudhary. My lord, it is some personal difficulty.
For whom?
AP Chaudhary.
He's for petitioner.
Yes,
Item number?
18, my lord.
Sorry. Wait. What is this?
Sorry, my lord, I have not seen the case. Earlier rejected by your lordship, my lord.
Okay.
City was called.
None appears for the petitioner on call. Case diary called has not been received. List
On, my lord, 2nd of
April. Yes. Huh? Infructuous. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that this matter has become infructuous accordingly closed.
Please, lordship, my lord, you are supposed to file an affidavit in this matter, my lord. The matter is there, my lord, moving the my lord, file to other department. 2 department is involved. So, lordship, my lord, time may be granted. The content matter. Last occasion, Advocate General appeared, my lord, and submitted report is on April quarter, they will file an affidavit, my lord, regarding, my lord, the acquisition of the land. That petitioner Patel land.
Mr. T.C. Shutia, learned counsel, prays for.
Fifth time. Fifth time, because, my lord, they will obtain the, my lord, view of the other department.
Mr. Shutia prays for and is granted 2 weeks' time to obtain instruction in terms of this court's earlier order dated 6/2/2024. Release this matter on 3rd of April.
Bullet.
Okay.
Oh. Orders can never think of looking at put it on any position. What does it mean? Only bail matters.
The combination of orders matters.
Admission matters.
Timing.
Why this matter is listed?
Order.
We know for orders, but what orders? Item number?
37.
Hmm?
37.
Yes, Madam Borua.
Not second file today file is misplaced.
Order is the
Yes.
last order is affidavit be filed
Filed.
by 4/3/2024.
Yes.
So it is directed to be listed on 13/3, affidavit by 4/3. So you'll close your rights to file affidavit, both. We'll take the everything to be admitted.
Kindly instruction also not stated.
Okay, who will give you the instruction? Yes. Who are you?
I've got 8
And what about your affidavit? Wait for some time, call your senior and madam, who will give you instruction? Tell us. We may require personal appearance, yes. Wait for some time.
Here affidavit is sent for vetting
At this case.
in this.
Okay, wait for petitioner is not here, no steps taken, we'll wait for some time, let the petitioner, we'll call it again.
Your Honor, I'm the counsel representing the petitioner in this.
Come here.
Lordship, this honorable court by this order dated 28/8/2020 had issued notice to the respondent. However, Your Honor, goes through the usual process at the court process, but it appears that the address it has left the registered address. It is not the address that is known to us. The Lordship, therefore, it's my humble prayer that the substituted service
Paper publication.
Yes,
Learned counts service in respect of respondent number 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 is complete. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner prays for service of notice upon the rest of the respondents, that is respondent number 4, 7, 15 to 23 by means of paper publication. They are resident of
your lordship of Guwahati.
Guwahati. Prayer stands allowed. Let this matter be listed on after 6 weeks. Uh, 2nd of May for appearance of the respondents. Full stop. The petitioner is permitted to take steps for issuance of notice through substituted mode and by paper publication in 2 daily newspapers published from Guwahati and having circulation in the district of Kamrup. Thereafter, the petitioner shall such publication be made within a period of 2 weeks from today. Thereafter, the petitioner shall file an affidavit in proof of such notice and file an affidavit in proof of such notice. List accordingly.
Hey, that's the not the perfect note.
Who is respondent number 6 and 7?
Chairman of.
Huh?
President of Sonapur Gaon Panchayat. And
Why Gaon Panchayat? Who has not paid? Who will pay you the money?
Department of
Which department?
PHE.
File an affidavit. The matter is ready as regards service. The Learned Standing Council for the PHC by the next date fees either shall file affidavit and obtain written instruction from the head of the department whether the amount claimed by the petitioner is admitted by them. If so, why such amount has not been paid?
Public.
List after 3 weeks.
Public.
List after 4 weeks.
May your pleasure, Lord. What's it, may I pay timing the case? So my senior is dated court number 1. We have filed an
IA for
IA for sub-construction, but
stop construction of what?
my tenancy land. And we have filed also affidavit as per the direction of the honorable court.
Okay, wait for something. After the admissions are over, huh? Not now.
Matter may come up for admission in the next week, Milo.
Why?
Because they have filed affidavit. As per paragraph 5, the
You want to
affidavit
file reply? Or what?
for admission.
For what admission? What do you want to tell us? Service is complete,
Services,
affidavit is filed. Now,
senior may come. I will file affidavit, Milo.
you will file reply affidavit. Learned Counsel for the petitioner prays for and is granted 2 weeks time to file a reply affidavit to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. List accordingly.
May please, Dr. With this case, my lord, due to some inadvertent mistake, my
Learned
lord,
counsel for the petitioner submits that he will take steps upon the respondent number,
So, full rest.
sole respondent within a period of 5 days from today.
Fine.
Accordingly, list this matter after, list this matter 4 weeks, after 4 weeks from the date of taking such steps.
Fine. Okay.
47 and my lord, 32 of the daily list are same, my lord.
Okay,
Matter pertains to my lord, non
okay, we'll take up along with 32.
32.
You call it along with 32. PNRD. Wait for some time after the admissions.
Serial load.
Hmm.
So as per office to 24,
Hmm.
notice has been issued, service has been awaited,
Service has been,
awaited.
the notice upon the respondent number 3 and 4 was issued on 20/2/2024. Await service report and list after 4 weeks.
Much obliged.
2002, huh?
Apology, Lordship. Lordship, I have seen report number 1, order 40.
That has gone. Yes, next case.
Okay, this matter, service is awaited, we have taken steps. Respect of respondent number 4. I'm appealing for 1 to 4. The time to file my active.
Notice to respondent number 5 and 6 was issued only on 23/2/2024. Await service report. In the meantime, the respondent number 1 to 4 may file their
My
Uh,
name may be defective.
pleadings, full stop. Registry to list this matter reflecting name of Mr. Ganguly as per the respondent number,
SC Assam Gramin.
reflecting the name of standing council, Assam Gramin Vikas. Yes, Mr. Borua,
My lord, in it, I filed one IA.
they all confuse NHI, DCL and Highways Authority, isn't it?
I'll tell you. NSA, 2T I'm appearing, and I'm filing, 4 also I'm appearing.
Uh,
Today I'm filing because that's my.
You want to delete whose name?
NHA detail,
Okay,
I'm
not
filing-
necessary,
because that road is been, land was not,
acquired by the NHI, DCL.
required and acquired by, not required, that is very, is not mentioned.
So only NHI will be there.
Yes, yes.
NSA,
Okay.
that also I'll
It is-
verify.
It is submitted that,
Okay.
what do you say? Do you want to respond today itself or you want to,
Lordship, we have another statement.
okay, let him.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, my lord.
This application is filed by NHIDCL
Number 4.
for deleting their name from the array of parties.
Right.
As it is the case of the NHIDCL that neither they had acquired,
Nor it was required for us.
neither acquired,
Nor it
they
was
are not
required.
involved in the acquisition or requisition
Right.
of the land in question.
Right.
Full stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks some time to respond. Full stop. Please,
I'm appearing for 2 and 3 also,
full stop.
NSA.
Okay.
That I'll
Full
also
stop.
find out.
Registry. No, okay, not necessary. That will pass order in that other case, main case. Okay.
Oh, yes,
Uh,
yes, yes,
Okay. It is in the IA only.
yes, yes.
Okay. List this matter. 20 seconds.
Obliged. Yes, yes.
Question quality, who is to nominate members in the pharmacy council of it?
Hmm.
The medical department or the health and welfare? So there, my lord, they were supposed to take instructions.
Hmm.
Otherwise, my lord, service is not complete with respect to responsibility. But I was thinking, my lord, your lordship can the basis of the notification. So somebody has to represent. But
My lord, we have not received instruction. I am appearing on behalf of Mr. D.P. Pada, Standing Council of Health Department.
Okay.
We need some time.
No, that is fine. That is not an issue. Here notice service is not complete in respect of which respondent?
respondent number 6.
Who is
Service
respondent number
important.
6? Huh?
The pharmacy council. We are supposed to. my lord,
Take Dusty service.
the pharma- Saha, Mr. Saha, yes.
Mr. B.D. Das Larned, the senior counsel, prays that he may be permitted, the petitioner may be permitted to take steps upon respondent number 6 and 7.
7 is my lord, pharmacy council of India. It will be difficult because.
Okay, well, in respect of
It post, my lord.
respondent number 6, 7 you have already taken through
Yes.
register, but respondent number 6 through Dusty service. Through Dusty. Prior is allowed, same should be routed through Swencho affidavit. A notice is made returnable on. Give a date.
For 7 days or 10 days.
No, because we will have to give some time. You file the affidavit out after 2 weeks, we are making it to after 2 weeks.
Interim order will come.
Interim order pass earlier till the next date of listing. Sutia,
Take this to lordship, my lord, pursuant to your lordship order.
Hmm.
My lord, they have moved it, my lord. Now, I have received a letter.
Hmm.
On 7/2/2024, they
Hmm.
wanted 2 months time. Now 1 month has gone month. At this my lord, if they may be granted, they are
Okay.
waiting for the person to paper view. Because it's a policy matter, my lord. And they are happy, the lordship is taking pain, my lord.
Hmm.
They are happy. Something should be, my lord,
but
stated.
they should express their happiness by filing the
Yes,
affidavit.
yes. That's why they have, my lord, they are some time. And they are waiting for the view of the person department. Because person department view is necessary.
Okay, Mr. Sutia, learned counsel for the respondent submits that he has received some instruction which is not complete and awaiting complete instruction, including opinion of the personnel department as regards the issues flagged by this court under its order dated 11/12/2023. Prayer is allowed. List this matter
But you-
on. List this matter on
26th April, my lord.
26th of
In
April,
between so many,
26th of April.
20,
Today is
today's 13.
13 March. It cannot go beyond 13 April. Let us have let us have a date end of this month and we'll extend it. Okay? List this matter on 27th.
27.
I appear.
Okay. It's a handy upor diva.
Deeply obliged.
Here the father of the petitioner, he died.
Yes, yes, 2017.
He died in an extremist attack where lordship he was shot in his forehead. Lordship he died, and now lordship matter is relating to victim compensation. Pay for victim compensation. There is
Will
a-
decide under the victim compensation scheme or in the under their policy of 2014.
And there is a circular 5 March 2000.
You said victim compensation. Victim compensation may be in a
Okay.
in a
So here
different
he-
context.
Projecting the picture, that is a terrorist attack.
Terrorist attack.
Terrorist.
So that is under 2014.
16, he claims to have the compensation under 2016 of the Home Department.
Now what to do?
Now-
This matter is pending 2006,
But-
no affidavit has been
Right,
filed.
But at the same time, we need to have the final report so that it can be established whether that terrorist attack or. So
Who
for
will
which
give you the final report?
this matter has come up after long, so we need to have the up-to-date instruction. Whether he is guided by that notification or any other.
So you do it.
Yes.
Okay, we can understand this matter was not listed long. When last it was listed, adjournment was sought by the petitioner.
Advocate also died, but the petitioner advocate died.
Okay,
and he-
okay. the petitioner is before this court seeking compensation in terms of the policy of the government dated, policy of the state of Assam dated,
Assam Victim Compensation Scheme 2012.
that is different.
Then there's a circular 5th March 2016.
That is different, don't bring that.
5th March 2016.
That will con-
That is a
Give it
thing
more
where you will have to go to the legal services authority.
yes.
Not to the government.
And
That is a victim compensation scheme formulated under the CRPC, IPC or CRPC. That has been framed and the authority is the legal services authority of the concerned district. You will have to file an application. Fund are given to that authority by the government. And what we perceive you have claimed is a victim compensation in terms of the policy of the state of Assam, which prescribes certain compensation in case a citizen is killed by terrorists, etc. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that the father of the petitioner was killed by terrorists on 30/5/2015. Full stop. Mr. S. Borua, learned counsel for the state respondent, submits that he may be granted 3 weeks' time to obtain instruction and apprise this court as regards the alleged incident dated 30/5/2015 and as regards the entitlement of the petitioner for compensation in terms of the extent policy. List accordingly.
Okay.
We challenge our eviction.
Yes, district
Lordship wanted to have the
instruction.
instruction as regard the present
Mm.
area of land which has been under occupation of whom.
Mm.
So from this report of the circle officer, it's apparent that out of 1/10 lesser dark of Lakhimpur town, it has been reserved for the PWD, and from that, 5 lessers are under the possession of the block elementary education officer and 3 lessers under Prabhat Singh. And
Who is Prabhat Sakya?
private individual.
Now, what about these people?
And 25 shops are also running under the municipality board within that area of land.
Well, that
One-
particular place, my lord, where
No specific instruction, whether it has been allotted in the name of the municipal board.
Yes.
Running is something different and allotted in something different. Instruction sought
but
for was,
in-
no, we do not know. Instruction sought for was, who is not Lakhimpur Municipal Board, so J. Handik. You tell us that this has been allotted to us.
No. And from this instruction also, we can.
No, your instruction may be
It is
correct.
only the
That
PWD.
they are also occupying government land.
Yeah.
Now municipal authority is also occupying government land. Now suppose these people were occupying, until and unless it is settled in favor of the municipal authority,
Yeah.
will the municipal authority have a right to evict some person and construct houses? And if so, under what authority? That is the question to be answered.
But that 1 katha lesser of land is totally reserved for the PWD. So from here, it is apparent, it hasn't been. allowed.
No, that we understand.
Hmm.
Can you give a land occupied by some person by evicting them to a authority, allow a authority to construct business houses therein without land being allotted, and in fact the land was in the name of PWD.
PWD.
How can municipal authority evict somebody else?
They are not in the picture.
They are not in the picture. They are not agreed. Forget about them. We are not concerned with them. They are happy. But the action per se is, what is your, what suppose we held that it was illegal. Can we put you into a position? If it is in the name of
Well,
PWD.
if we were illegally evicted, then yes, because a
No, no,
proposal-
illegally,
there was a proposal.
no, no,
for allotment of the
illegally,
land.
uh,
There was a proposal for allotment of the.
Where
land
is
in a
that?
table. It is there, my lord, that the order also reflects, my lord.
But it is not of the.
Now this, who is representing district commissioner? Now it says that, as regards status of application so filed by the petitioner. What is that? That is, there is nothing,
Status of application as.
full stop. The writ petition is filed by whom?
From Seva Samiti, my lord.
By a
Registered-
committee claiming to be an organization of street vendors,
Yes.
street vendors,
Registered. Okay.
street vendors. Their case is that they were occupying a government land. This is an admitted position, government land.
Yes.
And they also applied for settlement of such land in their favor. However, they have been illegally evicted by the municipal corporation what it called?
Board, my
Lock-
lord. Lakhimpur-
No, not Lakhimpur Municipal Board. That is respondent number?
Five.
Respondent number 5. This court, under its order dated 5/2/2024, sought for instruction as to whether the land in question has been allotted in favor of the municipal board. A further instruction was sought whether the application filed by the petitioner filed with the petitioner for the settlement has been no, এনেকে লিখা, and also to apprise this court as regards the status of the application filed by the petitioner organization for settlement in their favor. Full stop. Mr. S. Borua, learned counsel, has been furnished with an instruction by the District Development Commissioner, which is produced before this court. The said instruction goes to show that the land in question is reserved for the Department of PWD. However, 25 numbers of shops are running from the said premises under North Lakhimpur Municipal Board.
Well, may I just point out one? Page 31 may kindly be seen. Efforts were already made, my lord, by the circle officer for de-reservation of the land from the PWD. That page 31.
You will come to that.
Yes.
Still it reserved.
Yes.
And some portion of the land in question is under possession of Block Elementary Education Officer, Lakhimpur, and 3 lessors of land is under possession of Prabhat Soikia, one Prabhat Soikia. As per report submitted by the full stop, not necessary as per report, full stop. However, such instruction is not clear as to whether the municipal board has been settled with the said land. It is also not clear from the aforesaid instruction as regards status of the application filed by the petitioner for settlement. Full stop. Mr. J. Hendik, learned counsel representing the municipal board, submits that he may be granted 2 weeks' time to obtain such instruction and, if necessary, file an affidavit and to apprise this court under what authority the said land, under what whether that land has been settled with them and if settled, any order of settlement. Full stop. The district commissioner shall also apprise as regards the status of the application filed by the petitioner for settlement of the land in question in their favor. Full stop.
Or one.
Hmm.
It's that,
Hmm.
that they are seeking a government land, not a particular debt.
Okay, we'll see. You say that they are seeking, we are giving it somewhere else.
Not
We'll give
They
them.
have themselves processed, my lord, page 36. page
Therefore,
37,
let them
my lord.
respond.
But they are submitting something which is not on record, my lord.
List of the tweaks.
Everything cannot be run verbally, my lord.
Item 5.
Much of it.
Let me come to an extra 4 minutes.
Annexer,
4.
what happened to the second appeal?
Well, it's still pending. I have checked there before yesterday, still pending. Unlawful delay, my lord, just making it.
Yes, Borua. Can the second appeal be a pendency of second appeal be a ground?
That cannot.
That can be, so pay them. Who will pay?
My lord, DC, additional DCN,
Any affidavit file?
not identity.
Uh, the grievance of the petitioner is that though an award in favor of your predecessor interest or you, award has been passed in whose favor?
My lord, yet to be passed because they have taken undertaking that FSA is pending. So, my lord, matter may be stayed.
Though land of the predecessor in interest or you yourself?
Yes.
Whose land?
My land.
Not predecessor in interest. Okay. The grievance of the petitioner is that though land, patta land of the petitioner, not land, patta land of the petitioner has been acquired in LA case number 2/2008/395. However, land acquisition compensation has not been passed till date for the purported reason that the respondent number 5,
Also, may kindly see annexure 10. please.
respondent number 5 has also raised a claim,
Yes,
for compensation.
He has raised objection. Also, may kindly see annexure 10, page 70.
Objection means he want a claim,
Yes.
raise an objection,
No claim as such, just.
raise an objection in the proceeding of the aforesaid land acquisition case. Full stop. Yes, Mr. Borua, if there is a dispute, refer it to the referral court.
Yes.
Referral court will decide whether that matter is, come on. Which act? 64? Which act?
Kaushik, they have already said that I am eligible for compensation, 79 matter. After page 79, after their investigation and everything,
Where is? Full stop.
page 79. Annexure,
Land Acquisition Act, which act?
my lord, 1894.
Okay. Page 70.
9, lord, you may kindly. They have already verified and saying that I am eligible for getting compensation. This is a letter by the circle officer to the commissioner and acquisition.
Full stop. Referring to a communication dated 7/4/2012 within bracket annexure 10, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the circle officer has already reported to the commissioner Kamrup Land Acquisition Branch that the petitioners are entitled for the entitled for compensation. Full stop. Give the act. Section 12,
Section 11.
Section 11 or Section 12? In terms
Section
of
11(2).
the land has been acquired under the Land Acquisition Act 1894. And under Section 11 of the under Section 11 of the Act, the collector is empowered to enquire an award and pass an award. Full stop. Section 11. Just a minute. After such inquiry, the collector is all collector in terms of subsection 2 of Section 11 is to pass an award. Full stop. Section 12 subsection 1 of Section 12 of the Act provides that the award passed under Section 11 after filing in the collector office shall be final and conclusive. What is the reference, power of reference? Huh? Which provision? Under section. Yes, where is the power of reference in case of dispute?
My lord, after inquiry, my lord, he can appeal the award.
When there is an objection as to the power.
Yes, sir. My lord, Section 14.
Section 14, yes. Full stop.
Also, that has also been complied with.
We'll come to that. No, that is 6. In terms of section so and so, in case of any dispute as regard apportionment or entitlement of the compensation, the collector is to refer the matter to the jurisdictional district judge within jurisdiction for determination of such dispute within the period of 60 days from, I forgot the date, days from the date of some such dispute. Therefore, in the present case, the Learned State Council shall apprise this court on the next day speaks whether any such objection in terms of section so and so has been raised by the respondent number 4. If raised, whether any determination,
Respondent 5.
respondent number 5, whether in terms of section so and so any determination, any decision has been taken. Full stop. It is Also, the learned state council, learned deputy, no, state council, order, deputy commissioner, district collector, not senate council. By the next date fixed to apprise this quota, not the learned council. The district collector shall also apprise this court by the next date fixed whether any award has been passed. It to Porodivo. And if not, the reason thereof. List this matter on. What is the section reference?
76.
Huh?
Right.
No, not right
No,
of
no,
fair compensation, under 1894. You are really in difficulty. Suppose this was land acquired when?
11.
2011. If you have not passed the award, you are in difficult.
9
Bakshi might have if you have not passed the award in the meantime, then there may be application of fair compensation. Then 100% solution, everything will
Boy.
list this matter on within this month. These are short orders, no issue. 21st.
Okay.
Yes. Borua, 21st. You have the instruction and all, if we see, therefore we have quoted the land acquisition case number. Now, the owner of the airport is also changed. Who will pay? Now, no more airport authority. Airport authority was a requiring authority. They want they want you to acquire. You have acquired. They have paid money. For non-passing of award, suppose it enhances, who will pay? You need a copy? Yes, yes, give a copy. Yes.
May I please?
Yes. Yes,
Also,
Mr. Dutta.
Yes, we challenge an order of the industrial tribunal.
We understand, but you have two options. Either we'll hear this matter after the list is over, or
Lordship.
some non-miscellaneous day.
Lordship, as your lordship, please.
Matter is to be remanded. There is no ambiguity in the order, my lord.
That
They
we'll
have-
decide.
They have allowed to
How-
edit it.
how-
That we'll
How-
decide.
And after.
Why
not-
it should be remanded. The question is, if you want to argue this after the list is over, this will require hearing.
Because the
Or if
2007
not, in a miscellaneous, non-miscellaneous day.
It can be because.
Mr.
On,
Doctor,
on 2nd of April, your lordship, please.
2nd of April.
Lordship, Tuesday.
In the case of
It may be on the top of the list, your lordship. I am not.
No, I understand. 2nd of April is proposing.
And on top of the list, your lordship, please.
No top of the list. It will be in the
Okay.
list.
Okay.
This is not the only case of 2017.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
Workmen, they are not suffering. And they have allowed to edit everything. The challenge is.
See, Mr. We understand your anxiety. But poor or rich litigants are here not with any happiness. Everybody is aggrieved by their some right or something. So we'll decide, we'll give preference, and it's not that we are not deciding. But this is a matter, it cannot be decided. Record has come.
It is yet not admitted.
We want it
Record
to
is
be
not
admitted.
necessary, your lordship.
Record is not necessary.
Record, yeah,
Okay,
we annexed
as
it.
agreed to by the learned counsel for the parties, list this matter on 2nd of April 2024.
And there will be, your lordship may take to dispose the matter.
Huh?
As my learned brother has also expressed.
No, we'll dispose it of. It need
Lost.
not record it. We are disposing of, we'll dispose it of.
Second of.
Lordship, so kind of you. Grateful.
May please lordship. The matter may pass for the day. As Mr. Council, MS just suddenly called me.
Item number?
7 years. For the day, your lordship. But lordship, in this matter, nothing remains as such from our instruction that we have received.
Hmm.
The amount has already been disbursed and the sanction orders are at close. Okay.
This court, what remains? You can take a copy. This court under its order dated 29/1/2024. under its order dated 29/1/2024. Ask the learned state councils to apprise this court as to whether the amount which is stated to have been sanctioned have actually been disbursed. Full stop. Mr. S. Burua, learned counsel for the respondents.
Your lordship, if one day may be given, your lordship, so I can take the instruction from the client or land council also is not there. I take one day may be given.
Just we'll give you one day. Let us record this. On instruction submits that the compensation has already been made to the petitioner. What is the name of the petitioner? Fakhruddin. Which serial, Mr. Burua? Comma. To the petitioner Fakhruddin Majumdar, son of late Abdal Mia Majumdar. Abdal Mia Majumdar. Abdal Mia Majumdar, amounting to rupees 21,19,436.57, and same has been transferred to his account number 30589497,451, maintained in State Bank of India under IFSC code SBI, all capital SBI and 000087. What remains?
Four other activities, there are four petitioners.
Who are the petitioners?
Number two is Najimuddin Chaudhary.
To the petitioner
Najimuddin Chaudhary.
Nazim. One is
One is
Fakhruddin.
Fakhruddin.
Petitioner number
One.
T1. Then
Najimuddin Chaudhary petition number two.
just a minute. Yes, Mr. Borua. Find out. Don't throw a paper like this. Give a list. You have a telephonic
Yes, your lord.
instruction. Money has been transferred. Bank account, IFSC code. You give the serial numbers. We'll record it. Huh? Just go give
That
mark
may be
it.
kept on record.
No, we'll keep it on record. But who are the petitioner 1, 2, 3? You
Yeah.
mark it.
Have to verify from.
How you verify? You have the instruction at 2. At 2. You will come back to it. I think we should make dictation during the. Yes. Item 8. Search sheet filed.
Lordship, on last occasion, government entities are supposed to take instruction.
Mm.
with CID matter, my lord. We have this instruction, but my lord, I don't think it's fair.
You have received instruction that is with also us X.
My lord, earlier, we have already, my lord, given the status, my lord. Now, we have received the instruction,
Whether search sheet has been filed against the driver. That's all.
search report, my lord, some for perusal and passing approval of the submission of search report against the accused Asadullah Kabir. The
Asal
information
Kabir.
relating to submission of the peer was reflected as well as earlier.
You are referring to which letter? Communication dated 27th of September 2022.
20 Today I have received, my lord, and he is bringing the hard copy. Can it be?
Okay,
possible?
at 2.
My lord, at
At 2.
here. Your senior is on relating
Who
code
is your
number
senior?
S1. Code number 2.
Where is D Gogoi? Now what to do?
Passport code timely.
I have been informed that there is several case not the copy. But we receive it shortly, share it with the medics Lordship may fix it sometime next.
At 2. Yes.
Your Lordship, kindly,
Kindly what?
my lord, he was under the apprehension that I'm not.
Okay.
My lord, in this matter, I have received some instructions. An IBC proceeding, insolvency proceeding
Mm.
was going on against the petitioner's
Mm.
company before the NCL.
Mm.
And the same is still pending. In the meantime,
How
resolution-
IBC is related to Maidam?
my lord, but the 145 order has been passed against the petitioner.
Now anything survives as on date, 145, 140, huh?
That was only for 60 days. And
My
there
lord,
was
That is over.
At present also, the resolution professional is only managing the affairs of the company.
No, understand. Resolution profession may manage, some other may manage. Allegation is that there is a Maidam
My lord,
archaeological. You
In
say
fact,
that
we
you
also
you
have
have
informed.
informed, you
We
have
have
informed. So they issued a proclamation under section 145. 145 remains for 60 days. You file this writ petition challenging what?
2015, ma'am.
Huh?
The
145.
yes, ma'am.
Now matter is over.
nothing remains.
Nothing remains.
It's instructions are received, my lord. Let an affidavit.
No,
be
no,
filed
you
and
do not
accordingly
need
admit-
any instruction on question of law point.
My lord, on the last
No
date,
instruction also we have received.
on the
Yes.
last date, this court had
Okay, give us the
directed
instruction and close it. Not extended.
No, there was no necessity of it.
Uh, an order dated 24/9/2018 passed by the, where is that order?
Annex 3, my lord,
Page,
page 17.
passed by the Deputy Commissioner Saraidu. In exercise of his power under section 145 CRPC is under challenge in the present writ proceeding. Full stop. Said order by the said order to maintain peace and tranquility and prohibitory order was promulgated prohibiting encroachment of proposed reserve land of archaeological department within department of 300 meter, page 17 syllable within bracket, prohibited and regulated area bracket close periphery, which was not under plantation. By the said order, the petitioner was directed to remove fencing, etc., along with new tea plantation in the above mentioned land. Full stop. Above mentioned land. It is also noted that it is the case of the petitioner that they themselves found out the archaeologically important area and intimated the deputy commissioner, and they have not made any plantation in and around the said area. Full stop. As the order was passed under the provision of section 145 CRPC, this court sought instruction from the learned from the district commissioner Saraidu as to whether the aforesaid order was extended beyond this period of 6 months. Full stop.
Yes.
Huh?
Mentioned 60 days.
60 days. So it's not 6 months, 60 days. Full stop. Mr. S. Borua, learned counsel representing the district commissioner Saraidu on instruction has submitted that submitted that there was no further extension of the extension of the promulgation and oblique or the prohibition issued. Full stop. In view of the aforesaid, nothing survives to be adjudicated.
If the submission that the resolution professional is,
That is not a relevant thing.
my lord, I have been directed to inform this.
No, that you have directed, we have recorded in our mind. It's a petitioner who is representing. In view of the
That
aforesaid, nothing survives to
signatory
be,
is no longer there. That is-
nothing survives to be adjudicated in the petition. Accordingly, same stands closed. The instruction received from the Deputy Commissioner dated 8th of March 2024 is kept on record. Yes. Affidavit is necessary here, very necessary,
It was
very much
stated-
necessary,
I
yes.
am told that it has already been filed, my lord, but then.
Mr. Goswami, where is Mr. Goswami?
Gupta was here sometime back, my lord, but he said that Mr. Nath would be appearing in this case and they are filing the affidavit. Can the matter be taken up at 2
Affidavit
p.m.?
is ready. It will be,
Let
Okay,
the matter be
wait
taken
for
up-
some time.
Yes, sir. Or my lord, can it be taken up at 2 p.m. madam?
affidavit has been sent for vetting.
Let them file in the meantime, let it come after week.
It has been sent for vetting. Let it be on next week.
Let it come after week or so.
Okay, it is submitted that Mr. S. Burra, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that an affidavit is being filed within a very short period within a very short period. Full stop. Accordingly, he prays for an adjournment. Prayer stands allowed. List this matter. Give a date next week.
After
22nd, my lord. I think,
As per your, yes,
22nd.
see the list and give a date.
22nd, right?
27th. 27th.
7.
Yes.
Map is about.
Hmm.
At this case, my lord,
Hmm.
land lot measuring 1 bigger 1 kata has been acquired, my lord, for construction of road.
Hmm.
But at the time of taking position, my lord, they have taken, my lord, another 3 kata, my lord, land from the petitioner.
Hmm.
So we file application for proper demarcation.
Hmm.
Demarcation is not carried out.
What is their affidavit? What is your prayer?
Prayer, my lord, for demarcation, and if, my lord, they have acquired more land, my lord, further compensation.
What is the provision under the act? It is Highways Act. Mr. Ali,
Lordship.
is it Highways Act or any other act? Or you are not aware under what law it has been acquired?
Compensation has been given, my lord, under 13, my lord.
13 of what?
2013 acquisition of land and DAP.
You say that this is a highway.
Okay.
That they make the award in terms of the assessment on 13. That is a different issue.
Okay.
Procedure it was under what?
National Highway Act.
Now, how is to be decided this issue? Many writ petitions we are finding here. Let us address this. Who will decide?
And proper demarcation will be, my lord, the best court, my lord. If they, my lord, acquired 1 bigger and take position more, my lord,
Who will decide that?
Deputy Commissioner, my lord. is
Under what authority? We cannot send it to the Deputy Commissioner, do it. He is not acting as a Deputy Commissioner. He is acting as a Kala.
Correct.
Under what authority? Show us, we will give it. I think it will be determined by the arbitrator. Because they have been given power under 3E to take possession. If there is any wrongful possession, definitely we are entitled for compensation. So that is to be determined by the arbitrator. You can file an application before the arbitrator, give a assessment, let them do the demarcation. Because once it is vested in terms of section 3F, 3D, see, three E power to take possession. They may wrongfully, they have taken possession according to you, more land what is notified. So the possession has been taken in purported exercise of their power under 3E. Moment they have exceeded their power, because in terms of 3G7, is to determine compensation in terms of A, B, C, D. Isn't it? Subsection A, B, C, D of subsection 7. Now, section C also says. Now, what is the stand in the affidavit?
Lord, they have said that, my lord, they have got the land to unregistered title deed, for which there must be a wrong calculation as regard the area of land. So that's determined.
So can you decide all these things here, Mr. Ali?
He was also called for a hearing before the deputy commissioner, so he didn't appear. Finally, the deputy.
Can you decide all this
So there is some.
in a writ proceeding, more particularly in view of the affidavit?
They have not denied, my lord, the land possessing by the petitioner, area of the total land, my lord. They have taken the stand that we did not have the registered sale deed. This is the only ground.
So whether you are entitled for that by virtue of possessing without registered sale deed, can you determine in a writ proceeding?
Land was muted in our name, my lord, long back.
No, no.
Lord.
That are the facts.
Lord.
It is a
And-
fact that it was unregistered. It is a fact that it was mutated. Facts.
Lord.
So you want us to determine what should be whether you are entitled for compensation or not in exercise of our power of judicial review. They say you are not entitled because you don't have any registered sale deed. Now, according to you, you are entitled because
They
you have them. You have
They have
them.
not taken that claim. They are saying that demarcation is not possible because we did not have the registered sale deed. Only that is the stand.
Okay, okay. Now, what kind of order do you expect from this court in
My lord,
exercise of?
our my lord, they are my lord for proper demarcation of the land.
Now, suppose demarcation is done, then
And if they have, my lord, acquired more land, my lord,
then who will determine this? Can the Kala now determine? It has become function of issue after the award is passed.
In
That
fact,
can be a proceeding under the
Okay.
arbitrator can direct that. Okay, you let us have a demarcation. Or you can even rely upon the affidavit file hearing. Now, can we send this matter back to the Kala to pass a fresh award? It is over now. Award is passed.
and during the lifetime, the Patata did not object or claim.
No, Mr. Borua, why are you debating on facts? That is the issue here.
Yes.
If you want to decide, that we'll decide. Every cases will decide. We don't have any problem.
Definitely.
We'll record your submission that this proceeding should be done because this is a fact on affidavit. Let us decide that.
No.
Then why are you arguing on facts?
And,
Our basic fundamental question is whether we can determine all this. Or even if we can ask a determination for boundary, demarcation of boundary, then what is the end result? You'll have to address all this. Coming and filing a writ petition, give demarcation, give compensation. I have more land. They have taken, they have notified less land, acquired more land. Who will decide? You are a seasoned council, Ali, you have to address it. We'll give you relief, no problem on that. If you can satisfy that within the parameter of judicial review, we can pass this. We'll pass it. We are here to help the citizens. Silence.
Lord.
Huh?
Then we take it, my lord, day after tomorrow.
Not the after tomorrow. We should be ready. These questions will definitely come. It is not that consider their case for demarcation. First week of April. On the prayer of Mr. Ali, let this matter be listed on 9th of April. Yes, somebody sought some adjournment. Hmm. Who is revenue registration and disaster management? Have you filed any affidavit
Yes, my lord.
pursuant to 2.2?
Yes, my lord.
You want to respond? Or what?
Affidavit was filed in regards to the power of the government for creation of the MMR.
Huh,
That part has been clarified, my lord, that the government has the power.
power.
Yes, as per rule 5.
Now, what is your difficulty? You say that I should be the MMR, no appointment should be made.
My lord, difficulty is that my
Your appointment was by virtue of what?
my lord, can see my lord, my license, my lord, is at page.
Yes,
It is at page 29, my lord.
yes, 29. Yes,
So, my lord, I am agree with the order at page 39.
you are authorized under section 3.
Yes.
Whether this and what is your what is your grievance?
My grievance, my lord, may kindly come to page 39.
Page 39. Yes.
This is the letter issued by the Assistant Inspector General of Registration Assam to the District Registrar.
Hmm.
They have mentioned, my lord, with reference to the subject cited above, I am directed to state that the Permanent Committee for Selection of MMR in the state of Assam in its meeting held on so-and-so recommended for appointment of permanent MMR
Hmm.
at Jarapata and Latu PICP area under Karimun district. You are therefore requested to initiate a process for interviews for local
Now
advertising.
interview is over.
My lord, interview is over. I had been selected.
Now what is your right to challenge this?
My right to challenge for this permanent committee for selection of MMR does not have the authority to create a post, my lord.
Hmm.
Because, my lord, this is the area which falls within my jurisdiction, my lord. Within the jurisdiction of the petitioner, my lord.
Okay,
So they cannot create. Creation is lie to the government, my lord. I will
okay.
take your lordship to rule 5, my
No,
lord.
no, we'll come to that. Just let us understand. According to you, government is not having any power.
Government is having power. to
Not
create
having this
permanent committee.
this permanent committee is not having any power to
Create.
create post. The permanent committee has not created any post. They said we have been entrusted to proceed with the selection. We are selecting. We are proceeding with the selection.
But government is
Just proceeding with the selection. Let us
yes,
clarify
yes,
us. I may be wrong. We are always open to ideas
Yes.
and corrections. Now, the permanent committee says that we have been asked to have a selection process. So you seek advertisement or seek a candidature, whatever manner is prescribed under the law. Now that they have done, suppose there is no post created and a person is appointment, he will not get salary. That is none of your business. Now you will have to show us what is your right under the Act, Section 3, under which you have been appointed to object appointment of MMR in the same locality. That is the issue. That You may argue that this is a section 5. We'll hear you. Let us start it.
Submitting 100% bidding is required for a contest.
This is the simple issue. We
Yes.
can decide it.
So.
You are a- Your name is there or not?
Yes, my name is there,
And
Mr. Malad.
it's difficult to get PD Nair, and we cannot adjourn for PD Nair. Your name is there. He'll be somewhere in Mizoram or in Arunachal.
On Monday, Malad.
Where is he?
Yes, sir.
Ah. So tomorrow,
Monday, sir. Please, you will not be there. But
Monday possible?
Monday,
Okay. A prayer for adjournment on behalf of Mr. PD Nair is made as he stated to be out of session. Prayer is allowed. List this matter on Monday.
obliged. Obliged.
Let us test it. We'll see. Don't take that we have taken any view.
No, Malad.
If you can show that they have they without creation a post, they could not have, then you will have to have a satisfaction that this is your right to continue as a, or you may say that this is a business 1910. Without due process, I have been deprived. We'll see.
Rule 54 also says about their function, what they can do.
Okay.
That is also there.
Okay, we'll see.
Rule 7 is against him.
We'll see that. Yes.
Obliged.
Now whether these people will have any job,
Below the government cabinet policy has been taken to
Hmm.
recall this act, but no any Milord act or the any such
or repeal act is not there.
not there. yet.
Repealing act is not
No.
there. Okay, so therefore, by virtue of law, they are still continuing.
Mal.
And for a 15 Malad, you select spot number 2. What's
Samadhi? Huh? That has already been sold. Only thing is the money. Hmm. What the affair says? What the affair says, stolen or Burmese origin? Tell us that.
No, we are against the auction order.
Huh.
We have,
No,
we have
auction done in the process of a criminal proceeding.
criminal process.
What is the criminal offense?
That there is unclaimed goods. Goods were seized, saying that these are.
On the basis of
narcotic,
affair, what is the affair says?
My lord.
That is very vital in your case.
My-
Movement is Erekanats.
My-
What is the affair says?
My lord, affair is a bit.
Okay, at 2. Now, I think all the cases will go at 2 today. Or at 2, or if we finish up the less, moment the admissions are over. Yes, who are you? Railways. You have no role.
My lord, yes, they have.
Huh?
They have. In my matter, they have. My lord, because they have seized.
They have seized. They have taken my
They-
received from you, money
they-
from you.
They have taken, I have booked under the railway, your lordship, and I have submitted representation saying where is my goods, your lordship. In the meantime,
Okay,
They have-
okay.
Avla.
We are not saying at 2 for the time being. We'll see if the list will continuously go. List is over, then we'll call it. After the list is over, huh? Not at 2, except some few matters, not all after the list is over. Continuously. Yes, next case. None appears. You are for? None appears for the petitioner on call. However, MS
And the NN,
NN Sharma is present representing K. Gogoi K. Gogoi is here in Guwahati
Yes, yes.
in the court. Though Mr. K. Gogoi learned CGS is present. By way of the present writ petition, a notice dated 29/11/2021 issued by the NF Railway whereby tenders through e-tendering system were call from the experienced and reputed contractors for a contract work. The contract pertains to the contract period was contract relates to construction of substructure of new major bridges, and the completion period was 18 months. The tender was issued on 29/11/2021. 29/11/2021. While issuing notice of motion, this court declined to pass any interim order stalling the tender process. Full stop. On a challenge being made in a writ appeal, the division bench also declined to grant any interim relief, and accordingly writ appeal was dismissed. Be that as it may, as none appears for the petitioner on call, the writ petition is dismissed for non-prosecution. FR.
Good morning, my lord. If we are, Chaudhary was,
Who?
so on behalf of A.P. Chaudhary, because there's some.
Anything,
No.
if a final report is submitted, you have a option. What is the meaning of keeping this writ petition pending for even an hour, if that is a fact? You have the concrete instruction, telephonic instruction.
Can it be on any date, my lord? I do not.
Why we do not understand? See, let us know a thing. This matter is listed. The last order was to obtain instruction. That officer inserts solicitation shall produce status report indicating the progress made in the investigation carried out in connection with Silchar PS case, so and so. Now, a responsible officer of the court makes a statement that final report has been submitted. Either we'll have to disbelieve it, or we'll have to close it.
I think it's
In some cases, why we need a lawyer? When we need some law points, some assertion of factual. On last order, the court's order itself is clear that they will obtain instruction what is the status of the investigation. Now, suppose we keep it for tomorrow also. It has traveled to my residence. I have gone through it. It has come here. We'll dictate an order of adjournment. It will go to bench, and day after tomorrow again it will travel to my chamber or some judge's chamber. What is the meaning of all wastage of time? Again it will come here. Ask him to give a
Written,
uh,
black and white.
at 2. Ask him in a WhatsApp report that this has been filed and what is the final report number and before whom it has been filed. After
Okay.
this list is over, you have an instruction.
I'll ask the counsel.
You ask the
Ma'am.
counsel. Yeah,
It's
this is the situation.
Hello.
You have the number so that you can record it. This is the, so that there is no dispute later. We'll record the FR, police station case number and date of submission. Bring these 3 telephonic. Yes, next. Hmm? Why? Why adjourn? Interim, either interim was extended or not extended.
Yes.
On last occasion, not extended. Interim was granted on 18/5/2022 without issuing notice for
Judge Deepak Thakur.
It's a very important work. You are also not interested.
We have filed a-
You have filed affidavit. Let us decide this. Yes, read the file. You will have to argue.
But if
Where is your senior?
Left.
Is on left. Okay, which we are giving it time being. Not at 2, we'll see. After this list is over. What is your stand? There is a stay. How this you are transporting this to whom him? You have that instruction in the meantime.
Okay.
You are Mr.
ठीक है।
Huh?
ठीक है।
Heard. Mr. T. Gogoi, learned counsel for the petition. The present writ petition under Article 226 within bracket 2 is filed is filed assailing an order dated 29/12/2021 passed by the Metropolitan Magistrate 2020 Court, Kolkata in connection with CS 57025/2021 contending that the machinery was purchased at Golaghat, the payment was made at Golaghat, and even supply was made at Golaghat in the state of Assam. And therefore, not only this court have jurisdiction to entertain this writ petition, but there was no cause of action to file the complaint in question in the court at Kolkata. This court having prima facie satisfaction under its order dated 12/2/2022, 12/2/2022, while issuing notice, state the further proceeding in connection with CS 75025/2021 until further order. Full stop. Office note reflects that the respondent number 1 and 3, the complainant in the CS case, has not entered appearance even after receipt of notice. Full stop. This matter needs further this matter needs hearing. Accordingly, admit this petition for hearing. Issue fresh notice to the respondent number 1 and 3.
Complete. It's a service complete. Service is complete.
Service complete for notice. Service is not complete for rule. Issue rule returnable after 6 weeks. Returnable after 6 weeks. The petitioner to take steps for issuance of notice upon respondent number 1 and 3. 1 and 3. As the respondent number 2 is duly represented, no formal notice need be issued. Full stop. Please this matter in hearing. Release this matter for hearing in its own turn. Interim order passed earlier shall continue till disposal of this.
Okay.
Yes, tell us.
Because it requires two vehicle loss.
Hmm.
Against one vehicle, we have admitted the amount.
Which vehicle?
A01, A14,
A.
A964.
14A9646.
Lot. We have to receive last instruction 2022.
What is the instruction? Give us the copy.
Lordship.
And what about the other vehicle, Tata truck? Other OS 01 DC 1390.
The minimum.
That's man.
What about the other DC 1390? No instruction. Okay. Heard Mr. S. Bhattacharya, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also Mr. Goswami, learned counsel for the respondent state. The petitioner has approached this court with a grievance that the respondent state has hired two vehicles belonging to the petitioner, i.e. a Tata truck bearing registration number AS14A 9646 and a minivan having registration number AS01 DC 1390. By the respondent number 3, hired by respondent number 3. However, even after submission of the hiring charges amounting to rupees 1225,320 in words likhi dibo, has not been paid. Full stop. Mr. Goswami has produced a communication issued by Deputy Commissioner of Police within bracket crime. That is respondent number. Bhattacharya? Deputy Commissioner Police Crime, respondent number.
He is not a party, Mayor.
Huh?
He is not a party in this. Only Commissioner of Police.
Has submitted a report to the effect that communication relationship from the said communication reflects the following. The said communication reflects that the respondent have admitted an amount of has admitted certain amount. So far, the same relates to the vehicle bearing registration number AS14A 9646. The communication dated 12/22/2023 is quoted herein below. Star mark to star mark. Full stop. Another communication dated 18/20/2023 issued by the Deputy Commissioner of Police within bracket admin is also being produced before this court, which is also quoted herein below. Star mark to star mark. Full stop. In the aforesaid backdrop, it is clear that the respondent has unequivocally admitted an amount of rupees. Calculate kore dibo.
6,83,000.
203 to be due to the petition. That being the position, it is directed that the respondent authorities, that respondent number 1 or sole respondent,
Respondent number 3, Mayor.
who will give the respondent number 3
Yes, sir. Commissioner.
shall do the needful in this regard for payment of the aforesaid admitted amount to the petitioner. Full stop. the commissioner, respondent number 3 is at liberty to re-verify the report submitted by the Deputy Commissioner of Police Administration, ADMN for such payment. Full stop. Entire exercise be carried out within a period of 6 weeks from a date of receipt of a copy of this order to be furnished by the petitioner before the respondent number 3. Full stop. A copy of the communication dated 18/2/2023 issued by Deputy Commissioner of Police Administration also be furnished to the learned counsel for the petition. Full stop. Okay. So far relating to the other vehicle, that is vehicle bearing number AS01 DC 1390, the communication is silent. Accordingly, Mr. Goswami submits that he may be granted 2 weeks time to obtain instruction as regards the claim claim of hiring charges made against the vehicle bearing registration number AS01 DC 1390 from the respondent number 3. Mr. Prayer stands allowed. Please this matter after 3 weeks. Put Kuridima.
Kindly take up it after short time.
Why?
My CDF change Chaudhary on next set of Mohan. He'll argue.
But that, I have personal.
No, I'm not saying that.
Not
That's
at 2. Have you paid him?
No, Lordship, I am applying for NHIDCL. He's not a contractor under NHIDCL.
He's not a
contractor.
He's a subcontractor under him, under Deuri.
Under
No,
section number
He
8.
subcontractor under me for one work. That has already been paid. He is subcontractor under me for one work. There is 2 work. I have given only one contract work. And that has already been paid.
How will you
Other is
decide?
disputed. that-
But the other two, what he is disputing, the other 2 bills, he has
Yeah,
raised
this-
before NHIDCL, showing that Umashankar Sharma has, the petitioner has completed the work.
this-
The
that was
document
the-
says otherwise.
My lord, that was a dispute between one more farm is there, that there is a agreement between back-to-back agreement between PSD Infocom Private Limited. Oil.
When? Give a date.
So there is a disputed question, my lord.
He'll come, but
No, he will come, but today may not be possible. So many matters are all at 2, are, most of the cases are at 2. We do not know. Give a date as per your convenience. Wasting time might be with my auto file a suit. When?
after 21st.
And after 21st. As agreed to by the learned counsel for the parties, please this matter on
27 your
27th,
On first.
not 27. First week, give a first week of April any date. Give a date.
Photo.
Give a date on a on a hearing date.
Photo web.
Court of April.
applies.
Interest may continue.
Interim order pass earlier shall continue.
Because regarding. now-
Bank guarantee.
Okay, that we have already.
That's already
yes,
been engaged.
Because before passing the interim order, the contractor was terminated. That
Oh, you have,
already. Much before the interim order. was passed.
he is now in a, according to him, he has executed now.
No. No. the
Okay,
NHIDC
we'll decide. Your objection will be this court cannot decide this dispute.
Yes,
Can
yes.
it be on first,
But
Can it
filing
be
and
first of
affidavit, I have mentioned.
1st of April. 1st of April.
March of it.
Obliged.
Yes, Mohanto. Paying still or surrendered?
No, my lord, it is continuing, my lord. It is continuing till 31st March.
Of this month.
Yes, my lord.
Continue.
The thing
We'll
is that,
adjourn
my
it.
lord, it is regarding the remission.
Uh-huh.
The remission, my lord, is from their all correspondence. It is admitted. that
Now we have
four-
seen that.
Yes,
Mm.
4 ferry services are continuing within it.
And in that basis, in fact, you have been allowed to continue with some deposit.
Yes.
You are continuing.
Continuing.
You
but
want
I-
the remission. There is no scope of extension.
No.
So let the 31st be over. We will decide the remission after 31st.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
When they were the similar pilot, the coordinate plans pilot, the earlier occasion.
Or to consider.
Yes, pilot. So the calculation also.
Will
there,
be,
only
should we dispose it of? You,
It is disposable. They have again challenged that order also.
No, pilot,
Okay.
this is pilot, not a disposal. Actually, pilot, the honorable court pilot.
okay, therefore, let us have it after
To take a
31st.
call, only my representation. That was rejected, but admitted that there's a ferry service was there.
They may
But they are
submit it
saying that is
We'll go,
satisfied with me.
so do you propose that, but they have already decided, we'll take it
Yes,
after
but
31st
if-
of March.
The
You,
remission part, my
you
lord.
complete your period and let's will decide.
Lordship.
Okay,
As your lordship.
you are by virtue of this court's interim order, you are earning. Let
Yes,
us
sir. Yes,
not decide it today. If we
Yes.
proceed, we'll decide.
yes, okay.
Then there may be difficulty. We do not know.
Otherwise, the remission for my lord, if he has documents to show, he may submit the documents to the department. They will take a
I
call
am getting
on
my,
the basis of the document.
Where is that earlier rejection order?
earlier rejection was in my petition, second petition, my lord. This is 6521.
Okay, we'll take it up in the first week of April.
Mark. Yes,
As agreed to by the learned counsel for the parties, list this matter.
As per my lord.
Give a date, second week of April. 9th of April, 2024.
my lord, can it be pilot before in 7th or 8th?
Okay, okay. Possible? 8.
March.
8.
Okay.
Any interim order?
There was my lord, only to continue, my lord.
Okay.
Continue regarding that ferry service
That
Running.
is continue.
till 31st of March.
I have no claim, my lord. It was my lord, it was-
Let us correct my lord, covered by asking.
What? Forest?
Correct, my lord.
They are asking royalty.
They have, my lord, withheld an amount of rupees 30 lakh, my lord. As forest royalty, my lord. Although forest royalty was paid to the Mizoram government, my lord. As the same was also.
Now, what to be decided here?
Here, lordship, their line of argumentation,
Where is you have filed affidavit?
Yes.
What is your stand?
our stand is that they are claiming that they have already paid royalty to Mizoram government because the forest produce was used from Mizoram.
Okay.
Our stand is that there are only 2 checkpoints for movement of any vehicle from Mizoram to Assam. Those 2 checkpoints are manned by forest officers because both of them are in reserve forest. There is no document to show that any transit took place, any materials, and they could not produce any transit pass also, which is a requirement under the law.
That there is no requirement, my lord. There is
No, suppose your case is that we have procured it from a neighboring state
Yes,
by paying forest department.
correct.
Have you produced those to them?
Yes, my lord.
That
They,
these are
they
the,
verified the same from the DFO Mizoram, my lord.
then,
Then
Mizoram confirmed the same.
we send them a representation saying that where is the transit path to show that you have entered Assam? Because a document has been produced, of course, Lordship, no dispute to that, but there has to be a transit path. That is a mandatory requirement. No records to show when it entered Assam.
Where is
by
the
which
that
truck, by
mandatory
who has not released this amount?
executive engineer, PWD.
Executive engineer PWD has not released
Yes.
that amount. You gave it to the PWD, these are the transit challenge.
Yes.
What is the
No,
stand?
Transit challan has not been produced, but only.
No, not
royalty-
transit challenge. They have produced the proof of procurement of forest products from Mizoram.
Yes.
Is a Mizoram party here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, from where you say that Mizoram has affirmed it?
Yes, my lord.
Okay, according to you, this has been affirmed. What is your stand? What you have you not filed affidavit?
My lord, everything, my lord. Otherwise also, my lord.
Wait. What is this thing? What is your stand?
But if they had sent a communication. and
Now,
page 20.
For who is not releasing the PWD?
PWD.
On the basis of what?
My lord, on the, my lord, kindly see, my lord, page last annexure, my lord. Page 40, my lord. They are ready to release, my lord.
At
Okay, what is your authority? Forest Department, under what provision of law?
whatever under AMFC rule,
Hmm.
rule 210
Hmm.
says that if there is no transit pass
Hmm.
produced for forest producers,
Hmm.
then it is a violation by the mineral lessee.
Hmm.
And therefore, and as per judgment given by the Honorable Division Bench, the state
In
has
dividend machine in?
Lordship writ April 258 of 2022,
Party's name?
NC Das versus Union of India Lordship.
Hmm.
It is an appeal of your Lordship judgment given in RCN.
Hmm.
There in the last paragraph, it has been held
Hmm.
that state has the right to ask for the source of a forest produce.
Hmm.
And
Huh.
yes, and
Okay,
that
give
has-
us the judgment. Where is the ratio?
ratio is in para 11 Lordship. Towards the end,
Huh.
it's at the
Hmm.
ninth line
Hmm.
towards the right. Examples in the form of sandstone timber are given, but thereafter the word extra is used, which means that whatever forest produced mineral is used in construction work, the contractor would have to furnish documentary proof that requisite royalty on such produces has been paid to the concerned department.
Okay, that has been given, royalty has been paid.
But that is
The,
disputed, Lord.
the employer has verified the contract, who is issued the contract, he is satisfied. Now, how can he withdraw the amount?
There is
you-
no satisfaction, Lordship. As
By
soon
the
as-
PWD, there is a satisfaction, not by you.
No,
There
Lordship,
is a contract, PWD is satisfied that royalty is paid, this is the thing. And they got it verified from the concern. You say that there is a bar without your permission to bring for this product, forest product from the new neighboring state. Your certification is required. So was there.
that is in a rule 55 of MMC rule, 55(1), Lordship.
So was.
And in rule, Lordship, I do not have the hard copy. My colleagues are using it another case, but I have noted down. Lordship has a copy.
Okay, give us minerals. What it says, tell us.
First is a lot of rule 210.
What it says?
Mineral transit pass means a document issued by competent authority to the lessee slash contractor slash a permit holder for lawful dispatch and transportation of any mineral raised.
Hmm.
Then Lordship at
Transit pass will be issued by whom?
a transit pass will be issued by forest officers in Assam, Forest Department.
Forest officer in Assam who is having control over the minerals and forest produce of Assam.
Yes.
Now, under what authority that transit pass is required when a minerals or forest produce is brought from a area where the forest department of Assam is not having control, or the lessee is not a lessee of the forest department of Assam?
Yes, in order to verify that, because Lordship, it becomes very easy for any users of forest produce to
So
say that,
according
yes,
to you,
yes.
whenever any forest produce, there is a movement of any forest produce.
Yes.
It is you, from whatsoever it has been taken, it is you who will have to give a transit pass.
Yes.
This is your case.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for hearing today?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, we'll take up this matter after some time. Be ready with your books and all. Okay, let this thing be over. Give the judgment in earlier, because that will help us the going through the rule. And madam, you be also ready. What is yours then? If you, yes, next case. Yes.
My instruction says, after the letter of the Ministry of Road Transport dated 5/1/24,
Hmm.
the PWD department, they have done their part, and on 20th of February, they have uploaded it to the MOT. Now, for the left out portion of land, the MOT has to issue the letter notification.
What is Mort is a party?
It
Huh?
it has been sent to MOT now.
Respondent number 4.
Yes.
Mr. You are representing Mort. This is a communication of 4th of March.
Yes.
Just a minute. এইবিলাক No, it's an affidavit. Huh? Oh, it's an immediate amendment. Who does it in the registry? They will be suspended, I'm telling you. This is explained. Where is the white? এটা কোনে mark করে? What is this? এখানে এটা করা হয়েছে। Call them in the chamber. তুমি করে call them in the chamber. You can have to. Just a minute.
But
Okay, pursuant to this court's order dated 10/1/2024. Mr. D. Nath. Who has produced this? You are central government. Ms. S. Borua, learned CGC, has produced a communication from the executive engineer for regional officer within bracket civil of the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Stop. The said communication reflects that notification under section 3A for the additional required has been received from Kala, C-A-L-A, on Bhumi Rasi portal, and same is under process in the ministry. Now, later part we know, because that is a question of law. What will have to be done after 3A, we know that. Now, what is thereafter?
but they will issue the 3A, then
No, that we know. Then it is a mandate of law. They cannot say that we will do this. They are bound to do that.
they're bound.
Now,
There are certain,
now when this 3A notification will be issued,
they said it is under process.
and same is under process, full stop. When? This under process is a very difficult word. There is no gestation period, more particularly in government. This under process may go for years. However, such communication is not clear how much time the authority shall require to issue a notice, issue a notification under section 3A. Under section 3A, as per the request of Kala. What 2 weeks?
I thought
Rest is very clear. We could understand that on publication of 3A notification, objections if any are received, then
PC.
then
PC and PT.
as if that we are not aware. His responsibility is to say that it may take, generally it takes 3 weeks, 4 weeks, subject to this, and we are trying to do this by this. We need not tell even the central government council what is the prescription of law
After PC.
after 3A. We want to know what is the 3A. Have a telephonic instruction. This assistant executive engineer, P.S. Saran. Okay. In that view of the matter, the learned, the executive engineer for regional officer within brackets civil shall clarify the exact position and the tentative period for completion of such process. For completion of for issuance of notification under section 3A, in as much as by the communication dated 5th of March 2024, it was intimated to this court that Kala was taking appropriate, CALA capital was taking appropriate steps in this regard. However, this court records that since the month of January, the issuance of notification under 3A has not yet been completed. Please this matter on
I thought
next week.
my lord,
You want money?
my lord, no, I submitted my lord, interim order may be passed, otherwise my lord, whatever, it will take some time, my lord.
What interim order?
My lord, not to use my land, my lord, where there is no proceeding in my case, my lord, already there, otherwise it will take, my lord, not only 1 year, but more than 2 years maybe. Till date, my lord, they are not passing.
Okay, we are issuing a notice, then we are not monitoring it, your case.
My lord,
Okay,
my lord,
fine.
my lord.
Will not monitor your case. Okay, file affidavit.
So by that, you will not
Heard
be
Mr.
benefited.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner.
Let it be native. It will not be benefited otherwise.
That is what.
Yes, my lord.
Ultimately, road is for the public. Road is for the public.
It is
You will
true,
get the
but
money.
my lord,
You will
whatever
get the money.
already I have filed the case, my lord, till date notification has not passed. Thereafter, my lord, survey, thereafter, my lord, objection, thereafter assessment, my lord, so many things as per law, my lord. That is why it will take time, my lord, till date they have not. Doesn't know.
Okay, we'll dispose it of this writ petition. That the land, additional land be taken in terms of the highways. Writ petition is disposed of. You want that?
No, no,
It will not help you.
When you want to help somebody,
Not-
they are not
True.
accepting the help and they want much more.
Let it.
They want to do us like a reference
True.
authority, like a Kala, isn't it?
it, my lord, that it will take time.
Next week. Just for this
Let-
instruction.
Yes,
Just give a, we are not
When-
pressurizing you, give a tentative date.
When a will
Okay.
Okay.
It is not ask your officer, tell your officer that what is the procedure under Highways Act. Everybody knows here. He need not tell us. He should tell us when he is issuing this.
Got
Next week. Yes.
I think.
Please.
Yes, Goswami.
Right.
Nothing. Mr. Goswami, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be granted further 2 weeks time to obtain instruction as regard as regard the admissibility of the claim of the petitioner amounting to rupees 44,185,88 against hiring charges, against vehicle hiring charges. List after 2 weeks.
I plead the lordship. Lordship, matter is regarding the acquisition of land of the petitioner
Mm,
under the provision of National Highway Act 19.
mm,
And an amount of money was awarded.
mm.
On being agreed with this
Mm.
award,
Mm.
I approach this honorable court.
mm.
My lord, kindly see page 29
Base
29 of the writ. Last part, total award of compensation rupees 1,99,705.
where is that? Page 29,
Page 29, annexure A.
annexure 8.
Yes,
They are requested to submit following documents.
yes, accordingly submitted and awarded rupees 1,99,000.
Where is that 1 lakh?
Last part, my lord. Kindly
1,90,700. Okay, now,
divided by 2. So, co-partners are also there.
okay, now,
Thereafter, my lord, kindly see page number 35,
mm,
annexure 10.
mm,
Another amount 29,20,330 divided 2%.
Mm.
The on being agreed with these two awards,
Mm.
I approve this honorable court.
mm,
But my lord, there is a provision
Mm.
Under the National Highway Act 1956 C5G,
Mm.
there is a provision for an appeal.
Mm.
Accordingly, in the meantime, during the pendency of the repetition, I have prepared an appeal for the
Shall
Supreme
close it.
Authority. And I have produced by an additional affidavit that appeal before this honorable court. also. My
we'll
lord,
close it.
Yeah.
We'll close it.
my additional affidavit, my that means, appeal may be disposed of, my kindly, there may be.
Appeal disposed of by whom?
Appeal by the arbitrator.
Arbitrator will decide.
Yes, you
He will decide.
simple kindly may dispose of this matter.
No, we will not issue any direction to the arbitrator because so too many, we cannot fix a time frame for arbitration. You proceed, you go there, you have submitted their claim.
I will submit it.
You have filed that hard Mr. Swenso learned ATM Hussain,
Yes, my lord.
learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner has approached this court by filing the instant writ petition, being aggrieved by land acquisition compensation decided by CALA under the Highways Act 1956. Full stop. During pendency of the writ petition, the petitioner has approached the arbitrator appointed by the central government and made a claim in terms of section 3G of the Act 1956. That being the position, the present petition, writ petition stands closed. That's all. Yes.
The petitioner that was required for contract for the fire was required. But after the
Yes, Deputy Commissioner.
Lord, the deputy commander, before the deputy commander submitted the application for as is not satisfied with compensation. But as per the provision of Land Acquisition Act, the deputy commander may have to
Reference to
Lord,
yes,
but it
what is the,
pending. It's pending.
that has not been, only limited grievance
No,
is
no,
that's it.
That will be, he will spend.
Since March 23.
Okay, hard MS Beaver, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B.J. Talukdar, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. For the respondent number 1.
Not one, my God.
Huh? For respondent 4 to 6.
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Right.
Learned, okay. True. Agree by a quantum of compensation assessed by the collector. Kala or collector, this was under,
Collect.
this is under 1964 Act.
Right.
Huh? Or Kala, 64. Okay. Agree by the quantum of compensation assessed by the collector for acquiring land of the petitioner under the provision of Assam Land within bracket Requisition and Acquisition Act 1964. The petitioner had approached the collector Sonishpur, Tezpur with a prayer to make a reference under section 12 of the said act. Full stop. Section 12. Where is your reference? Application, reference application.
Page number 50.
Huh?
51 page.
Full stop. The record reveals that the petitioner has preferred an application before the collector on 8th of March 2023.
28.
Huh?
28.
20?
28.
Okay, 28. 28th of March 2023. Claiming higher compensation. Full stop. Higher compensation, which was duly received by the in the office of the collector. Full stop. Comma. উপরে দিব hereinafter referred to as Act 1964. Section 12. Section 12 within bracket 1 within bracket A of the Act 1964 A and B section 12 1 of the Act cast a duty upon the collector to refer any aggrieved party by an award made under section 3 of the section 11 to the reference court. What is the period? Here is a period within a period. Huh? Full stop. Such exercise is to be carried out. I'll verify this is an old act. There are subsequent amendment. Such exercise is to be carried out by the deputy commissioner, by the collector within a period of days from receipt of such claim by the aggrieved party against the award. Full stop. In the case in hand, if we look into the applications filed by the petitioner on 28 March 2023, clearly shows that the petitioners are aggrieved by the award passed by the collector in exercise of its power under the Act 1964 for acquiring the land belonging to the petitioner. Full stop. That being the position, the collector is under bounden duty to refer the matter to the jurisdictional reference court for determination of the dispute. Full stop. In the aforesaid backdrop, Mr. P.J. Talukdar, learned senior counsel, submits that as the deputy commissioner is duty bound to exercise its power duty bound to refer the matter to the reference court, he will definitely do the same. Full stop. In view of the aforesaid, do the same, and he will also instruct his client, deputy commissioner, to do the needful in this regard. In view of the aforesaid determination, it is directed that the deputy commissioner, that the collector, Sonitpur Swencho shall exercise its treat the application dated 28 of March 2023 filed by the petitioner before the collector to be an objection to the award passed by the deputy collector in LA case number LA case number Swencho.
One of two.
One of 2022 silo LA case number Swencho and refer the matter to the jurisdictional reference court in terms of section 12 of the 12 of the Act 1964. Such exercise be carried out within a period of 30 days from
It's not getting the award fixed, but already fixed back. Directed to get the award without the claim of the fix.
full stop. It is needless to say that petitioner shall be at liberty to receive the awarded amount under objection. You see, you have a right to take it under objection. You'll have to just write under objection and without the prejudice to the right that may be determined in the reference course. Full stop. Accordingly, the petition steps disposed of.
Of that.
This section get a side evaluation.
Petitioner to lordship a fair price of dealers,
Hmm.
but they agree by the, it is a machine
Ah,
on that.
FIS scheme, yes.
Yes, that machine they need that. That is the only fair.
What is this then?
After motion, I was directed to take Dusty also have taken.
Hmm.
This is the first time it has come.
Dusty upon whom?
Dusty upon my lord, respondent,
What is the second writ petition?
same my lord, but the society is
Two-
a different.
two
Two
different.
person.
Okay. Yes, we will be giving. What is the reason for not giving that POS, EPOS? Because you want to digitize the everything, even the card holder. So that there is a proof that this is paid, this is done.
Some steps has been taken by the department. Sent to the director.
Okay, the grievance in both commonly, the grievance raised in this writ petition. This writ petition is non-installation of electronic point of sale unit, is not it?
My lord.
Within bracket EPOS. In the fair price shop of the petitioner. it is the contention of the petitioner that now it is mandated that there must be EPOS, Aadhaar linked, not Aadhaar linked EPOS on each and every FPS, what you call?
FPS, fair price.
Fair price shop. However, such fair price shop. Full stop. Mr. BJ Talukdar, the learned senior counsel, appearing for the respondent state submits that he will need some time to obtain instruction, the reason for not whether the petitioners are entitled for installation of such EPOS, and if entitled, the reason for non-installation of such POS. Full stop. Accordingly, matter stands adjourned and be listed on your R5. Who is R5?
Society. Cooperative society under which I.
Okay, he will support you.
Yes.
Okay. Be listed on. Just an instruction. What is the reason? There may not be electricity in his shop. There may not be network connection in his shop. You need, for digitization, you need everything. Okay, give a date on 1st of April. 4th of April. For this matter together. উপরে দিব list this matter along with WPC 3926. No, 3926 এর order to দিব দি কব list this matter along with 3943.
Wait, please hold on.
Yes.
So the facts of the case like this, whether the petitioner or particular of certain.
Yes, BTC. Or who will?
They have already filed affidavit.
What is their stand?
Page number 44, like, para number is that.
This case 46.
44 of their affidavit. Para number is that. May I read? Report annexer 40.
So admittedly, these are pattalens.
Yes.
This was contiguous to the
The land allotted to
that battalion. Battalion. Now it is under the battalion. Who will acquire this land? Who will acquire this land? Or you vacate it?
Patta has not also been questioned.
You either you vacate it or you start initiation of land acquisition process. Who is the authority over this battalion? I do not think it's BTC. Home, Department of Home. Heard.
Yes, sir.
Mr. S. Das,
Yes.
learned counsel for the petitioner. You are Mr.
RK
R.K. Musahari for the
3, 4 and 6.
respondent number 3, 4 and 7. i.e. authorities under BTC. Who is for the home?
5.
Mr. B.J. Talukdar, learned senior counsel for the Department of Home Affairs, isn't it? State of Assam. And P.R. Mohanta for respondent number 1 and 2. Who are 1 and 2? Revenue and Standing Council Revenue and Disaster Management. The grievance of the petitioner is that their patta lands are in occupation of respondent number 5. Full stop. And such occupation is without any sanction and authority under law, inasmuch as neither the patta lands of the petitioner has been acquired, nor any compensation has been paid to them. Full stop. The BTC authority, more particularly, the respondent BTC authority, more particularly the Joint Secretary Border BTC has filed an affidavit and has taken a stand that land covered by DAG numbers 32, 33, 92, 93, 94, and 95, measuring 9 bigha 0 katha 17 lethars, is under possession of 20 capital AP within bracket capital IR within bracket battalion, Panbari, full stop. The said DAGs are located contiguously in the eastern boundary of government khas land under DAG number 31/31, which has been allotted in favor of the battalion at Panbari. Full stop. The report of the circle officer on the basis of which such affidavit has been filed reveals the following. Page 46, pencil mark to pencil mark. Thus, and go to the pencil to pencil, page 47 and 48. In view of such unambiguous stand, it is clear that the patta land of the petitioner are under possession of the battalion. Full stop. In the aforesaid backdrop, the Mr. B.J. Talukdar, learned counsel representing the respondent number 5, that is the battalion, submits that he may be granted some time to obtain instruction from his client as regard the aforesaid stand of the BTC authority as well as the report of the circle officer. Give a copy to him. You have given? Affidavit copy. Okay, full stop. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the BTC authority that a copy of the affidavit file has also been served upon the office of the learned senior government advocate. Stop. A prayer for adjournment stands allowed. Lease this matter on. After Bihu 25.
Highly object.
Give me a second. Hello? Okay.
The lordship, and this petition is filed as the petitioner being aggrieved because all respondent authorities.
Yes, what is your stand?
I would not have any substitute.
Let them have the instruction. Learned counsel, we'll just record state council, will not. Learned state council press for and granted 3 weeks time to obtain instruction. As to whether the patta land of the petitioner has been used for public purposes without acquisition. Full stop. List according.
Lordship, yes,
Infrastructure.
influx was, your lordship, what has happened, your lordship, there was a, if your lordship comes to page 20, your lordship.
Mm.
There is an in principle approval granted for
On-
diversion of 1
on-
hectare of forest land for opening a stone mill. Your
Mm.
lordship, if your lordship comes to the third paragraph
Of page,
of page 20.
page 20, yes. 5 years.
Final approval of the central government is hereby granted under section 2 of the Forest Conservation 1980. Forest Act opening Motatoli Stone Mahal number 3 under Nagaon South Division, Assam.
In
for a
principle approval, then,
Lord, 5 years
Hmm.
time, your lordship. And
then,
your lordship, an agreement was executed, your lordship, between the, that was your lordship, it was this in principle approval was dated 3rd September 2014.
Hmm.
An agreement was dated 2/3/2016.
Hmm.
Now, in the agreement, your lordship, period is written as, your lordship, page 24,
3919,
3/9/2019.
that is also over.
This is a long time over, your lordship. Now, your lordship, we came before this, one minute, your lordship.
You come before this court, then there was a interim order.
Then, your lordship, there is an order, your lordship will get it at page 34,
34.
lordship. Page 36, your lordship. I have heard the argument advanced by the learned counsel for the parties and have also gone through the materials available in the court. There are sufficient materials to record to indicate. the
Page
Page
36.
36, your lordship.
Hmm.
Third paragraph. There are sufficient materials on record to indicate the concurrence of the Ministry of Environment Forest Corps of India for operating Stone Mahal was for 5 years. It is not in dispute that settlement of the Mahal was to be issued in favor of the petitioner agency. However, it is also admitted question of fact that there was delay of 2 years from the date of such concurrence before the agreement can be executed. If the petitioner has in fact deposited a revenue on expectation that it would be allowed to operate the Mahal for a period of 5 years, then reducing the said period of 3 years without any valid reason would undoubtedly prejudicial.
But
to the-
it is against you. Whole concept is against you. Even if it is a Mahal,
Mahal.
minor minerals,
Right.
you want the permission from the environment.
Lord,
Now, after 2013,
Lord,
this process cannot be opted for execution of an award. Because under the MMRD Act, 2013 rules are brought in. And in terms of 2013 rules, except NIT, there is no scope. Let us not go to all this. There is a decision of this court. There has been there is a decision by a single bench and it has been affirmed by division bench.
Right.
Tested in Supreme Court, that has also gone.
Lord, Lord. That's it.
Nothing survives. Let us not go to all that. Because even 2015, how can they enter into an agreement that is void ab initio?
No, your lordship, there's one, like, this is. your-
Whatsoever, in that judgment, it has been held that in principle approval is nothing. In that case also, in principle approval was given. But before agreement could be executed, 213 rule came in.
Yep.
So therefore, court says nothing doing. Your right is wiped out.
I'll-
In approval principle is not a right.
Sure.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that this matter has become infructuous. Accordingly, this stands closed in infructuous.
Yes. Obliged, your lordship.
And please, lordship, my lord, there is an order for filing affidavit.
Because the matter is infracted, which I have instructed. They have received the reimbursement that they sought in February last year.
What is the issue here?
Because the issue is this, that there was a bus which was requisitioned from his client.
Okay.
The bus was taken to Manipur. They alleged that it was damaged. They sought for reimbursement. The reimbursement they said was not given, which is why they filed the writ petition. Lord will kindly see the yellow flag first. They received the money on 20th of February 2020. They have not disclosed this before the honorable court. We sought instructions and they've given the settlement agreement also, my lord, which is that the orange flag. My lords will kindly see. I'm giving a copy to my learned friend as well. My lords will kindly see the agreement at page 2. The
So we
recital
have given 4,50,000.
Yes, settled. And now Milord will kindly see the agreement. There is a specific clause. Milord will see page 2 of the agreement, Milord, the orange flag, page 2. Whereas Milord at the top, the recital. Whereas due to a dispute arises between the first party and second party,
Where page?
page 2 of the agreement, Milord, the orange flag, the agreement, page 2.
That is page 2.
Yes.
Page
2.
1, that is deed of settlement.
Yes, yes,
Next page.
yes, next page. Milord.
Whereas due to dispute.
Yes, due to dispute, there is a writ petition which has been filed being numbered as so and so, which is this writ petition before your lordship today, which is pending before the Honorable Guwahati High Court. Now, my lord will kindly see clause 2 on this page. First party shall withdraw the aforesaid case against the second party upon execution of this deed of settlement agreement, as well as on receipt of rupees so and so only from the second party. Furthermore, it's also agreed that first party that she is not entitled to any right title, right interest in claim, including compensation from the second party in the future. Now, my lords, the situation now is that yesterday, we received a call from the petitioner saying that I wish to withdraw the case, and then we call the counsel for the petitioner. He said that he has no instruction.
No, my lord, party, his client, did not inform me anything.
So I'll close it.
Did not inform me anything.
Okay, that is not an issue, definitely.
So my, there is submission made.
What submission?
That I have no need to
Okay. The present writ petition is filed with a claim that a city bus bearing registration number AS01 AC 3911 was requisitioned by District Administration Kamrup Metro and was taken to Imphal, Manipur for the purpose of election duty during the general election of Manipur Legislative during the election of Manipur Legislative Assembly 2017. The said vehicle met with an accident and it was severely damaged. Though the vehicle was insured with New India Insurance Company up to 8/3/2017. However, as the vehicle was under custody of the respondent, the insurance policy was not extended after its expiry on 8/3/2017. Accordingly, the petitioner claim for compensation from respondent number
8, 9, and 10.
Respondent number 9 and 10. In the writ petition, the petitioner has assessed the damage to be at rupees 4,82,000. 82,000. During the course of the hearing, the learned counsel representing respondent number
8, 9, and 10.
8, 9, and 10 has submitted that the respondent number 8 and 9 and the petitioner has settled the matter out of the court, and the respondent DGP of the state of Manipur in terms of a settlement agreement dated 2nd of February 2023 has
22nd.
already
22nd.
22nd of February 2023 has already made an payment of rupees 4,50,000 to the petitioner by a check bearing number 268743 dated 16/2/2023 drawn drawn on State Bank of India. Full stop. The Learned Counsel for the DGP has also produced a copy of the deed of settlement dated 22/2/2023 and a receipt issued by a receipt of such money issued by the petitioner, namely Lakhimai Deka. Full stop. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner, however, submits that he has not been instructed by his client regarding such development. Full stop. In view of the aforesaid, in the considered opinion of this court, nothing survives to be adjudicated in this matter. Accordingly, same stands closed. The communication dated 13 March 2023 issued by the Superintendent of Police to the Finance Officer PHQ, within bracket PHQ, Imphal, Manipur. The money receipt dated 20/02/2020 and the deed of settlement dated 22/02/2023 are kept on record. Full stop. However, it is made clear that if the petitioner, if the aforesaid facts are not correct, the petitioner shall be at liberty to seek a review of this order.
All right.
Grateful. Yes, Mr. Ganguly.
May please, my lord, in this case, take fresh steps on the respondent number 4,
This is item number
38.
38.
Order.
Yes. You have taken steps?
No, we had taken steps earlier, but my lord, subsequently there is a lazima of court order, my lord, for taking fresh steps on respondent number 4, the private respondent.
Okay, Mr. Ganguly, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that he will take fresh steps upon issuance of notice for issuance of notice upon respondent number 4 within a period of 2 days from today.
But the interim order passed.
Okay, in view of such submission, matter stands adjourned to enable Mr. Ganguly to take such steps. Full stop. Interim order passed earlier shall continue, subject to taking of such steps within a period of 3 days from today. Please this matter after 4 weeks. Item. Yes,
My lord, IA number 306.
what is this?
My lord, in this IA, my lord, I have prayed for stopping of the construction which is being undertaken by the government after ousting me from the premises.
Why they have ousted you?
My lord, according to it is a government land, but according to me, my lord, it is a patta land wherein I was inducted as a tenant. And I was a riot, my
It
lord.
is a patta land.
Yes.
Now, why government has taken this land?
My lord, for the purpose of making a family court hearing.
Okay, you'll get the compensation.
My lord, but
You want the family court building to be stopped?
no,
Then,
never, my lord,
then,
never. But my lord, there was an order of a status quo passed by this honorable court, my lord, on 35/2014.
30
But
in
35 in IA WPC number 2639/2014.
this is pending from 2014.
Yes, my lord.
Order dated 35/2014.
Yes, my lord.
Status quo on the land under Khatian in possession of the petitioner should be maintained until returnable date. Now, no building is constructed till date.
No, my lord. Now this IA is filed when they have started the construction. Then this IA is filed along with the photograph.
Okay, now tell me what is your prayer?
My prayer, my lord, that I am the tenant, Katyandar, of 3 bigha 2 kattha
Okay.
of land, my lord. And so far my landlords are concerned, they are Kajnoor Ali and Sukna. they are the pattadar, my lord.
Hmm.
Unless their land is requisitioned, my lord.
Hmm.
Till then, there cannot be any question of eviction of either them or of mine.
According to you, without acquisition or requisition, land construction is being carried out.
Yes.
Yes,
My lord, we have filed affidavit.
tell us.
My lord, the construction, the plot of land where the construction is carried out,
Hmm.
it's a government,
It's a,
it's a government land. And the land in Dak number 730,
Hmm.
in which there is Satyan in the favor of his predecessor,
Hmm.
they are not in possession of that. They were occupying the land in government Dak. Therefore, they were evicted. That is our stand.
we'll hear this matter.
My lord,
Give a date.
as your lordship,
Give a date, we'll hear this matter. Give a date, first week of July, April,
oblige.
first or second week of April.
Third of April.
Now, you were supposed to file an affidavit in terms of this order dated 19/9. Have you filed it?
Yes,
Huh?
fine.
That clarification is made.
Okay.
No, on 14/9, Deputy Commissioner and Commissioner Secretary, Revenue Disaster Management were asked to file affidavit. You have filed affidavit. Court is not satisfied with the affidavit and accordingly recorded on 19/9 that whether you have filed any affidavit subsequent to 19/9, clarifying point 1 and 2. Okay, you have filed that. So then we'll hear this. And that Sita and map is
Please,
with you? Okay, fine.
My lord, let it be on 24th
24th of
April.
April?
April.
Okay. Ayat likha. The affidavit in terms of this court's order dated 19/9/2023 has been filed. Stated to have been filed. We have not seen that. So stated to have been filed. In view of this, even in view of such filing of affidavit, let the writ petition, which is pending since the year 2014, be taken up for final disposal instead of taking this IA. Full stop. Accordingly, the connected writ petition be listed on 24th of April 2024. In view of the order passed in IA, main case list this matter on 24th.
Lordship, as per the earlier order, your lordship, by this honorable court, your lordship, the last order, your lordship. Services, notice has been served, your lordship.
Service is complete.
Service is complete, your lordship. And your lordship, the honorable court has directed them to the respondent authorities to file an affidavit within 2 weeks, your lordship. So maybe that has not been.
May I please, your lordship, affidavit is ready, sent for vetting, lordship. Lordship,
Have you filed a dusty affidavit?
Your lordship, actually what happened, your lordship, I have submitted it earlier.
Somebody represented. Somebody is representing the respondent,
No,
private respondent.
no, your lordship. What happened, your lordship, when we went to serve the justice service, he declined to receive it, saying that he has already received the notice in the usual process. So that was the step. And the order of the Lawajima court also suggests, your lordship, that notice has been served.
No, that we understand. Oh, service is complete. Okay, service is complete. When?
lordship, 1 week time maybe.
On 22nd, if
Not 22nd. What is the issue here?
the lordship, settlement of Palghat, your lordship. Already settled.
Settlement of Parghat.
Lordship, lordship.
Yes, you have the record. Why you need to file affidavit? Are you having the record?
Lordship, but it's sent for checking lordship. They've already
No, you cannot wait. It's a settlement. We cannot. When it will be over?
The lordship.
July.
July.
July. Okay, we are taking up in no further time will be granted. Full stop. The learned counsel for the state respondent praised that 3 weeks time may be granted to file affidavit in opposition. The matter pertains to settlement of a part card for a period of challenge to a settlement of par card for a period of 1 year, which will be over by July 2024. In the aforesaid backdrop, the learned counsel for the petitioner has expressed urgency. Full stop. Accordingly, the matter be listed on give a date first week. Port of
I'll be up.
2nd April, second week. Give a date, propose a date.
The lordship, 18th of April.
18th of April 2024. Full stop. By the next date fixed, the respondents either shall file affidavit and the respondent shall keep the record ready. If so advised, they may file affidavit.
okay.
If in fact all 4 petitioners got their due share.
Lordship, I have the instruction from my client actually, a colleague has taken construction. So one of the petitioner told that he has not, till date, he has not put the amount.
They will get it.
Yes, sir.
Which petitioner is not?
Fakhruddin Majumdar.
Okay, Fakhruddin Majumdar. Okay. Pursuant to this court's order dated 29/1/2024, Mr. S. Borua, learned counsel for the petitioner, has produced documents to produce orders to suggest that all the petitioners have been paid their due amount. Full stop. However, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that petitioner number 1, namely,
Not only one, your lordship, we have could not make any contact with the others actually. Only one petitioner we can make the.
if we will adjourn it, if payment is made to this petitioner, he will be in contempt. If you have said that he has not received in spite of this bank account transfer, he will be in contempt, and if they are wrong, they will be in contempt.
Your lordship, actually, what they have said, I have submitted.
No, we do not know.
Yes, sir.
We do not know. Don't play with the courts.
No, I'm
This is specifically account number transfer, IFSC.
Bank account, IFSC code.
Everything is there.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm not playing with whatever they submitted actually.
Made payment. Full stop. Peruse the order dated 11th March 2024. Orders dated to 11 March 2024. Orders, 11 March 2024, which shows that sanction has been accorded for payment of the compensation in favor of the petitioners and some others. Such sanction order also reflects the details of the bank account of the petitioners, including the IFSC code. Full stop. In view of the aforesaid, the writ petition stands closed. However, if actual transfer is not made to the bank accounts of the petitioner, they will be at liberty to file application and to revive the present writ petition. Writ petition stands closed. However, if dispose.
Master President.
Let us report SARS report has not been submitted yet, Malad, because Malad, the ADGP, CID, Malad, thought it proper to again reinterrogate the Malad, Asadullah Kabir, and first to clarify some points. He has been again called on 16 March 2024,
Okay.
Malad.
Okay,
So-
okay. Pursuant to this court's order dated 12/2/2024, MSU Das Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate on instruction from the Superintendent of Police CID Assam, Guwahati, has submitted that though the investigation is complete and the investigator were ready to file the charge sheet,
Reinterrogation is required, Malad, to clarify some points.
inquiry is almost complete. However, in the opinion of the investigating officer, reinterrogation of the prime accused, namely
Malad, Asadullah Kabir.
Asadullah Kabir, shall be required,
Ma-
and accordingly, charge sheet has not been filed,
Submitted.
not being submitted. Close it.
So, my lord, consideration of my lord, writ petition is, that some fact is there.
What are the other facts? What is the prayer in this writ petition?
Writ petition is, my lord, there is a, my lord, endorsement, my lord, there is an endorsement, my lord, forwarded by the, my lord, district transport officer.
Hmm.
That is, my lord, saying that, my lord, my, transport validity of the vehicle
Hmm.
is, my lord, 17/11/2013. In fact, my lord, my license was duly renewed. So, and that way, my lord, my, expiry was still 2017.
Then,
So far, my lord, as per this, my lord,
what
transport,
is your prayer in the writ petition?
my prayer is, my lord, your lordship will, for a, my lord, a correct endorsement. Meaning thereby, my lord, I renewed my license with the, my lord, facilities that, my lord, the original, my lord, that, my lord, options, my lord, to drive the vehicle,
Now,
excluding PSB, man. That was, my lord,
now
inadvertent.
how it is related to the investigation and all?
In fact, my lord, in my, my lord,
Suppose CID files a charge sheet against this Asadullah.
Lord.
How it is related to your driving license endorsement?
In fact, my lord, my vehicle, my lord, met with an accident.
Understand?
Yes, ma'am. So that is, my lord, my claim is pending before the insurance company.
Hmm.
So during that, my lord, proceeding, my lord, the DTO, my lord, he just forwarded this endorsement,
Okay.
saying that, my lord, my, transport validity is till 2013.
Okay.
May I submit, my lord?
Okay. Okay. Accordingly, the matter stands adjourned and be listed. We'll decide this matter.
Lordship.
You whatever you want to do, you do it at the earliest.
Okay.
We'll do it earliest.
Yes. Malad, submit report. Today.
We are not, but you just inform us. You be here, reflect, we'll reflect your name. Let them do whatever interrogation they require. They are also having problem of time. We are also having issues somewhere else. If you do that, we can determine. If charge sheet is filed, something is there, that will help him. That is your case.
Yes, ma'am.
If charge sheet is filed, then you can have some cases against Madam Bora. Isn't it? Okay, list this matter in the second week of April 2020.
Keep to.
Yep, yep.
Rasigla.
9 in the morning, my colleague appeared.
Hmm.
There is a judgment of this honorable court,
Hmm.
which is, my lord, dealt upon this issue of forest village.
Hmm.
And it is held to be, in my lord, in conflict with this Forest Conservation Act of 1980.
Hmm.
But in that case, my lord, there was a recommendation in their favor. So, but court also denied page, penultimate paragraph is paragraph 32, 35, and 37, and also 38.
Now, issue is, suppose you have a right for right of settlement
Hmm.
of a forest village, land under forest village. Now, according to you, this is not inheritable.
Yes. The rules,
Suppose, okay, it is not inheritable. So therefore, suppose one person dies, you will have a right not to settle, continue the settlement with the legal years of the person with whom you have settled, and you are under right to settle with Mr. Chauhan's client. Isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, assuming for a moment that that principle is, for assuming for a moment, that is fine. But there must be some guideline procedure. What will be the consideration? A person is having a settlement. He dies suddenly. His family is in the occupation of the land. You will have a right to settle with somebody. What will be the guiding principle?
The entire concept behind these forest rules, forest village rules of 1930. So, my lord, for providing source of labor, local labor for maintaining plantations and tongias. Tongias are, my lord, sang.
No, we know.
So, my lord, please, my lord. So that is the purpose of behind sustaining the forest and looking after the plantation. It was in 1930. So after that, this act comes, my lord, 1980. No land can be used, my lord. So that is, and since the purpose was to not to give them permanent settlement, only to utilize the services in lieu of some.
Okay, understand. Object we understand. Now it is not inheritable. So therefore you want to say that you go out, since you are not having a tongi, Mr. Chauhan will come and have a tongi.
No. Now since this judgment has come, that judgment.
What this judgment says?
This judgment says these rules, my lord, which we have framed, these are in conflict with section 2 of Forest Act of 1980.
What it says?
It says without any central government permission, no kind of land in under reserve forest can be utilized for non-forest purpose. These admittedly, it is
but there is a Forest Dwellers Act by a Central Act also.
Yes. But Central Act, what says, they have to approach.
They
have to approach. There are rules. They have to approach.
To understand, but what is the right under the Central Act and the rules framed therein?
Central Act says, 75 years they have to complete. As on 2005, they have to complete 75 years, or they have to be traditionally who depends upon forest produce for their sustenance.
Okay. Now, if there is a conflict between the Central Rule and Central Act and your Act, which will prevail?
Central Act in regard conflict with Forest Conservation Act of 1980.
No. We are not saying about forest conservation. This rule may be in conflict with forest conservation. But the subject of right of the forest dwellers is dealt in not in Forest Conservation Act. It is dealt in a different act in the central legislation. So even if it is held that it is conflict with Forest Conservation Act, whether they will have no right under they might not have right under Forest Conservation Act, but a class is being created under the Forest Dwellers Act by the central legislation, giving them some right.
Then going by that definition, they have to satisfy two criteria.
We understand. So therefore, is there any provision to settle the forest land the manner you have done?
That which we have done, it might be incorrect. It is not. It is a sale, but since this has come, that is another issue totally. But regarding the rights under this act, my lord, that 2006 Forest Rights Act, they will satisfy two requirements. One, either they have to be a scheduled tribes. Second, they have to schedule tribes also who has completed 75 years. And secondly,
are you ready for deliberation in this case today?
It's up to lordship.
Ready?
No, I have not gone for this.
So this judgment says that it is against the forest
Also, my lord,
conservation.
in this
Because Forest Conservation Act says that no non-forest activity shall be carried out without prior permission of the central government. That is one aspect of the matter. Now, whether there is a Forest Conservation Act, there are other central act which gives certain rights to certain class of people. So this may be in conflict with forest conservation, but no action can be taken against these people in terms of this judgment by virtue of some right created by the central legislation in some other statute.
That was also discussed in this judgment. These were also forest villagers. They came before the court and asked their right state for entering their names in Jamabandi and also to pay revenue and also not to evict them from those forest villages which they are under occupation. The learned court say, since it's a forest, there's no question of Jamabandi. Since it's a forest act is there.
That is a different issue. Whether here is a issue is a question of manner and method of settlement. Are you having any right to settle? Fresh settlement. That
no,
will have to
It is not
answer.
fresh settlement. These are also forest dwellers of 1890 something of Qatar or
Hmm.
Karimganj. They said they have a letter in their favor of that in 1971 conservator who writes that they might be settled. They were settled there.
Hmm.
But when the forest.
So therefore,
Yes.
suppose
Yes,
let us not
yes.
go to that. Assuming for a moment, his father had the right of settlement and you have settled. Because you have settled, presumption is that he had satisfied what is required. As Mr. Sohan's clients, that you have settled, presumption is that he is having whatever is required. Now, assume a situation when a father is settled, having the right in a forest land on his death, whether the right will extinguish his death and you can throw out the other person, or you need a fresh settlement for the sons and daughters.
The rules say, my lord, there is no heritable right. It
Hmm.
is the DFO to consider whether since the purpose.
So,
was that the-
when consideration should be on what basis, we'll examine this.
Otherwise, my lord, I was.
If you are not ready, then we'll adjourn it
Yes,
in the month of April.
Let him go through. Otherwise, I was proposing, let them, will not touch them, let them approach this STSC Act if they can get it.
No, certain things are to be streamlined. We cannot decide the right per se, but we can
Yes.
decide what should be the
Okay.
procedure.
Yeah.
It cannot be somebody will settle, somebody will say the father is there, he will not be given. This is where the arbitrariness starts. And that is where we can have.
Admittedly, my lord, one question, the persons who have given settlement, they also don't qualify.
So therefore,
that-
there are some arbitrariness.
Yes, yes.
So if there is an
There's some
arbitrariness,
element, there's some.
there must be some procedure laid down. If there is nothing on the rule, we'll read it down.
It knows these rangers and all, how they act.
But the problem is that we should not know.
Yes.
Moment we know, our decision will be biased.
Some
Wait.
other type of-
Learned counsel for the petitioner, press for an adjournment. Prayer is allowed. Please this matter. 10th of April.
All right.
Interim order pass earlier shall continue until further orders. Sohan, be ready. These will be the questions you'll have to answer. Item. Yes, Bhathakur,
My case is 15.
your case is 15.
Yes.
What is this?
The petitioner is a trader.
Hmm.
He is trading in Electronet. And your lordship,
Hmm.
if your lordship comes to page
How many
18,
meters are there?
these are his
These two or? These 2 meters and one another. That will also hear that forest matter. So you can go for hearing. That is what I am asking. Any other matter? These two and which was the other item? What is item 18? Item 18, some status report. And you wait for something and
I think.
item 18, 19 and 25. But where is the forest method? Okay. Huh? Okay. So we'll take up this 15, 16 and 25 a little bit later, call the other matters.
So that
What is your item, Mr. Doctor?
FR has been submitted and objection filed, and this case will hear tomorrow by the city.
Okay, so it will close it. Huh? Give the file. Item number 18. Mr. A.K. Datta, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the investigating officer has already submitted final report in connection with Silsar PS case number 736/2022 corresponding to GR case number 1212/2022, and the matter is fixed for hearing.
We file our.
Full stop. Full stop. The petitioner has also filed their objection petition before the jurisdictional magistrate against such final report, and matter is fixed tomorrow. Full stop. In view of the above, nothing survives in this writ petition to be adjudicated. Accordingly, Sam stands closed. Yes, next. Yes.
May please the Lordship, may this matter be fixed tomorrow, Lordship. Actually, Lordship, my senior is having a video conferencing in the Itanagar.
You have no problem. Stay is operative. He will not file any stay vacating.
The whole transporter is working, Lord.
Huh?
Whole transporter.
That is why you are happy. That is why he got a stay order, tender stay is granted. He will continue with the transportation, and the new rule was for to give a benefit to the GPSS. Isn't it? And interim order was also not extended. List this matter on Tuesday. You cannot have everything.
Any other?
Huh? 19th of March. On the prayer of the Land Council for the petitioner, list this matter on 19th.
Lordship, on 20.
19th. Be ready, be ready. If your senior is not there, you be ready. 20th. It matter. 25 a little bit later. These three matters will now proceed. Go today or some other day?
Some other day.
That's why we ask your board because you'll have to answer a specific question. What will be the procedure in a case when a forest product is brought from outside the state? What will be the role of a state forest?
Because the rules have jurisdiction only within the state.
Within a state.
What comes out?
What will be your?
Some other.
So I asked Board Thakur, will you do it today? Because moment I take up this matter, I will not adjourn. So he said he will do it.
No, he has still in town.
Okay, so
sometimes he cannot refuse matter.
Huh? All cases cannot be tomorrow. And this is not humanly possible.
Isolated case where CM vigilance has stepped in. That is
see, Board Thakur, for this court will look into by the prescription of the rule and your power. If you have a power, you do it under the statute or any rules, any guidelines, you proceed with it.
There's a great first time this question has come. What come?
Yes, because he says that I have bought it from Mizoram. It's possible.
Yes.
Maybe, according to you, Mizoram may not be. Maybe forest clearance given by the Mizoram is not a genuine one. But we cannot go until and unless you take a stand. Nobody has disputed. PWD said, yes, these are being given, but we cannot give because forest objected. Forest objection, where is the power? Show us, will dismiss his petition. That's all. Mr. Gogoi, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, 6 and adjournment. Prayer is allowed. List this matter on. Give it as per your convenience.
No, my lord.
30 lakhs is pending. He let his hope either be over here or let him have it.
Then 19, my lord. That's it.
All right.
Okay.
It's
Hmm.
that's it. But the case that in other records came, was taken back. So better without that.
We do not want to start and stop midway.
Sure.
If that is necessary, then we will hear some other day, no problem on that.
Only thing your lordship is,
You have a protection.
no, I don't have protection. My boots have the already been
Auction, money was directed not to be released.
Lordship,
And in her case,
she was protected.
When
But-
can we could decide this?
Otherwise, if
was-
you
it was
go to the
there
FIR,
only.
No, no, he's
Lord,
saying up,
it was-
because he should be equipped.
Lord,
If he wants to say that in the halfway that I'm not equipped,
Lord.
I want to go through it, then it will be
That's why
difficult,
it-
wastage of time.
Lord,
If
Otherwise,
you-
it is only not even 3, our list is over.
Lord.
So we'll be happy to hear 2-3 matters at least.
It was there only, but February.
Okay, when can we have it? Perishable item.
Lordship,
Arakanat is perishable. It says that its value increases.
No, your lordship, they themselves are saying that this is perishable, that's why they have auctioned it, hurriedly auctioned it, your lordship. Even did not even wait.
When? You let us do it in the month of March itself.
Lord.
Give a date, consensus date. Mr. B.J. Talukdar, learned senior counsel, appearing on behalf of the state respondent, submits that the connected case diary and
Yes, sir.
and a case diary and records may be necessary to address this cost. Accordingly, he seeks for an adjournment. Mr. Borthakur and MS Jia has expressed urgency in this matter. Considering the aforesaid submission, let this matter be listed on
27th or 28th.
27th. Possible?
28th,
27th, it is
Lord.
27th. Item number 6. Oh, railway, we should, otherwise you'll have to record your name. Mr. H.P. Gwala, learned counsel for the railways is present.
Deeply obliged.
What is the issue here? That is the
Your-
procedure for,
Yes, your lordship, and your lordship, I have also challenged the FIR itself. That's why case that
But- what is the what is written in the FIR?
it is purely on presumption, your lordship, it is written that they have suspected that there's some material, illegal materials are there in the narcotics are there in the railway wagon, and therefore they register a case and then seize this.
Now, any narcotic,
No, your lordship, nothing.
and in her case, same.
One FIR. All.
Nowadays, they have stopped writing foreign origin.
Lord,
Because moment they write foreign origin, it is gone out of their hand. It will go to the custom.
Lord.
They don't have any right. There is a judgment also. Isolvents. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, please, your lordship.
Hmm.
This matter is supposed to be argued by Mr. A.K. Prakash is on lax on that, but I'm starting, lordship.
Anything survives?
My lord.
Anything survives, tell us first. It's
Yeah.
without wasting
Yes,
time of
yes.
the court.
We are all along in company with the court.
MP LED fund of which year?
Well, there is a now, so fund concern is it's over,
Hmm.
but the effect concern out of that one, this was meant for a road construction and drain construction.
Hmm.
Now, fund for being utilized, we have no claim, nothing to survive.
Hmm.
But the resident of the area
Hmm.
are supposed to get the benefit of that one. That is being not given. That is the only left one.
What is the
There is
work
just
here?
the construction of drain and road and drain
Not been
constructed.
Then?
Now, some of the residents are enjoying the drain system and some are left. So this is the only thing that both one side drain is constructed, there is a northern side.
Are you having any connection with your client?
No, that is, yes, yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Still forget about this MP LED
No,
fund.
that is keeping aside with all respect.
There is no construction of a drain. You require a drain.
No, it's constructed, but we are not being allowed to join our wetland fund. That is the.
Who will do that?
No, that is being supposed to be by this
the construction who has, they done
Oh,
it.
forget about them.
Now,
Who are you?
Now he,
My lord, here I have for the private response.
What is your
We are the
business?
victim.
Huh?
Because the writ petitioners, they do not want, they are the residents from the southern side.
Hmm.
We are on the northern side.
Hmm.
We have sacrificed our patalet once and half feet each. And thereafter the drain is constructed on the northern.
Hmm.
But the writ petitioner, their claim is not that they want drain on the southern.
Hmm.
They want that their disposed of water should come into the northern side drain where there is no outlet.
Hmm.
And all the water gets stagnant in the slightest rainfall. So all the dirty
Where is the
water
area?
inside our
This is not-
enters into our residence
this is
and dwelling house.
in the Shankar Hotel, Rupolia.
Huh?
Rupolia. The Shankar Hotel is spot Rupolia on the Lokra Road. There's the Shankar Hotel point, and from the Shankar Hotel there is the road Rupolia, and from Rupolia there is the pylon. Now, Lordship, my land friends what they submitted, I respectfully submit that the construction was meant for the road,
Hmm.
and accordingly it was being considered. Now, the drain has been constructed by the fund. It's supposed to be utilized by both the parties. Now, how my learned friend, the parties can stop me? Now, whether they have
The grievance of the petitioner. With a grievance that proper construction was not done. Proper construction of drainage under the allotted fund of under the allotted MPLAD fund was not properly utilized. Inasmuch as the same resulted in only the benefit of the private respondents. Full stop. This matter is pending since the year 2015. In the meantime, the construction has already been carried out. Full stop. Therefore, the only grievance raised by the petitioner is that such constructed drains are not being allowed to be used for benefit of the petitioners. And accordingly, they are facing tremendous problem. Full stop. In the full stop. The municipal administration Department of Municipal Administration is made as party respondent number 2. Who is for the municipal administration? CMC and CMT. Okay, fine. Full stop. Where is Mr. Nayak? You are Nayak, you are Jun. As for where is he? He's on legs. His name is Son. Okay. Full stop. It is submitted that Mr. S. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel for GMDA and GMC is having some personal difficulty. That is a personal difficulty, isn't it? Or he can have 2 legs, 4 legs. That is his personal difficulty, that he is having 2 legs and he cannot have in both the legs in the same time in the 2 courts. So that is his difficulty, personal difficulty to address this court. Accordingly, his junior has sought for an adjournment. Prayer is allowed. List this matter on immediately. We wanted a report from the GMC and GMB. What is the actual situation? Okay.
My lord, this construction drain before the WPC is quite prior to that, the drain is constructed.
That's why we'll have the instruction if they are having a difficulty. If they use the drain, you have a difficulty. let the GMC do something. We'll see that.
If they want that on the southern side, there should be drain. Yes, it is good. Let them.
Let the GMC decide.
My lord, I respectfully submit that since then being constructed and both such parties are allowed only with three tax or with contentions that we did not allow. However,
Okay.
Lordship is that
Okay, in as much as publicly this matter shall require proper assistance of the Guwahati Municipal Corporation. Can he come? He's not, he's on legs. Which court? Day after tomorrow.
my lord, I will be out of station. So
You
because
be,
of
you
that-
out of, you be out of station, we'll do it for your client. Okay? 15. We'll have a report from GMC if anybody is facing difficulty or anything. If they say yes, we'll ask them to address. And if not, then if they say no, everything drain are being,
we are ready to even spend our money to join with fight.
even they may say, no, all this, forget about MPLA, the
Yes,
new,
yes.
new drains are already done and we are going to do something.
Yes, my
Matter is there.
Let there be
Master.
southern side drain. We have nothing. Let there be. Then our hardship will be reduced. Because at least during the slightest rainy
No, we do
season,
not know. These
dirty water will
technicalities
not
is
come
to be
in our-
covered by the GMC. List this method,
Master,
sort for GMC. List this method day after tomorrow.
and the report part from the. So far, how-
No, we'll have it in the orders column. List this matter day after tomorrow in the order column. So that you need not wait till 3. We'll do it in the morning itself. Ask Mr. Bora that, are you having the brief? Mr. Bora is having the brief. Writ petition copy, you are having the writ petition copy? No. He must be having.
Yeah, municipality already submitted an affidavit also.
What is just then?
They have no knowledge or there no fund being allotted to them, so they have nothing to do.
Okay.
They with it.
Fine. Yeah, okay.